it's like to be not as clumsy. The ghosty girl who goes to game. What she doing, what she playing? Everybody playing cool, it's the coolest of the ghouls. Strong will end, a lot of ambition. Can't see through them like apparitions. Determined to bring only the best. Get in the way, be her guest. Riri the ghosty girl steals your body, steals the show. Klutzy and a little forgetful, but meeting her is unforgettable. She's a scream queen that can scare the soul, but guides all wandering souls back home. Give your mind, body, all and more to Riri the ghosty girl. I said it's Riri the ghosty girl. I said it's Riri the ghosty girl. Just a normal day or so we thought. Suddenly lost control, now you're caught. What is going on? Well, can't you see? You're under the control of Riri. The friendly neighborhood ghost is here to check in on all the lovely souls under her possession, hoping to give herself a taste of what it's like to be not as clumsy. The ghosty girl who goes to game. What she doing, what she playing? Everybody playing cool, it's the coolest of the ghouls. Strong will end, a lot of ambition. Can't see through them like apparitions. Determined to bring only the best. Get in the way, be her guest. Riri the ghosty girl steals your body, steals the show. Klutzy and a little forgetful, but meeting her is unforgettable. She's a scream queen that can scare the soul, but guides all wandering souls back home. Give your mind, body, all and more to Riri the ghosty girl. I said it's Riri the ghosty girl. I said it's Riri the ghosty girl. Just a normal day or so we thought. Suddenly lost control, now you're caught. What is going on? Well, can't you see? You're under the control of Riri. The friendly neighborhood ghost is here to check in on all the lovely souls under her possession, hoping to give herself a taste of what it's like to be not as clumsy. The ghosty girl who goes to game. What she doing, what she playing? Everybody playing cool, it's the coolest of the ghouls. Strong will end, a lot of ambition. Can't see through them like apparitions. Determined to bring only the best. Get in the way, be her guest. Riri the ghosty girl steals your body, steals the show. Klutzy and a little forgetful, but meeting her is unforgettable. She's a scream queen that can scare the soul, but guides all wandering souls back home. Give your mind, body, all and more to Riri the ghosty girl. I said it's Riri the ghosty girl. I said it's Riri the ghosty girl. Just a normal day or so we thought. Suddenly lost control, now you're caught. What is going on? Well, can't you see? You're under the control of Riri. The friendly neighborhood ghost is here to check in on all the lovely souls under her possession, hoping to give herself a taste of what it's like to be not as clumsy. The ghosty girl who goes to game. What she doing, what she playing? Everybody playing cool, it's the coolest of the ghouls. Strong will end, a lot of ambition. Can't see through them like apparitions. Determined to bring only the best. Get in the way, be her guest. Riri the ghosty girl steals your body, steals the show. Klutzy and a little forgetful, but meeting her is unforgettable. She's a scream queen that can scare the soul, but guides all wandering souls said it's Riri, the ghosty girl. Just a normal day or so we thought. Suddenly lost control, now you're caught. What is going on? Well, can't you see? You're under the control of Riri. The friendly neighborhood ghost is here to check in on all the lovely souls under her possession, hoping to give herself a taste of what it's like to be not as clumsy. The ghosty girl who goes to game. What she doing, what she playing. Everybody playing cool, it's the coolest of the ghouls. Strong will end, a lot of ambition. Can't see through them like apparitions. Determined to bring only the best. Get in the way, be her guest. Riri, the ghosty girl, steals your body, steals the show. Klutzy and a little forgetful, but meeting her is unforgettable. She's a scream queen that can scare the soul, but guides all wandering souls back home. Give your mind, body, all and more to Riri, the ghosty girl. I said it's Riri, the ghosty girl. I said it's Riri, the ghosty girl. Just a normal day or so we thought. Suddenly lost control, now you're caught. What is going on? Well, can't you see? You're under the control of Riri. The friendly neighborhood ghost is here to check in on all the lovely souls under her possession, hoping to give herself a taste of what it's like to be not as clumsy. The ghosty girl who goes to game. What she doing, what she playing. Everybody playing cool, it's the coolest of the ghouls. Strong will end, a lot of ambition. Can't see through them like apparitions. Determined to bring only the best. Get in the way, be her guest. Riri, the ghosty girl, steals your body, steals the show. Klutzy and a little forgetful, but meeting her is unforgettable. She's a scream queen that can scare the soul, but guides all wandering souls back home. Give your mind, body, all and more to Riri, the ghosty girl. I said it's Riri, the ghosty girl. I said it's Riri, the ghosty girl. Just a normal day or so we thought. Suddenly lost control, now you're caught. What is going on? Well, can't you see? You're under the control of Riri. The friendly neighborhood ghost is here to check in on all the lovely souls under her possession, hoping to give herself a taste of what it's like to be not as clumsy. The ghosty girl who goes to game. What she doing, what she playing. Everybody playing cool, it's the coolest of the ghouls. Strong will end, a lot of ambition. Can't see through them like apparitions. Determined to bring only the best. Get in the way, be her guest. Riri, the ghosty girl, steals your body, steals the show. Klutzy and a little forgetful, but meeting her is unforgettable. She's a scream queen that can scare the soul, but guides all wandering souls back home. Give your mind, body, all and more to Riri, the ghosty girl. I said it's Riri, the ghosty girl. I said it's Riri, the ghosty girl. Just a normal day or so we thought. Suddenly lost control, now you're caught. What is going on? Well, can't you see? You're under the control of Riri. The neighborhood ghost here to check in on all the lovely souls under her possession, hoping to give herself a taste of what it's like to be not as clumsy. The ghosty girl who goes to game, what she doing, what she playing. Everybody play cool, it's the coolest of the ghouls. Strong will end, a lot of ambition, can't see through them like apparitions. Determined to bring only the best, get in the way, be her guest. Riri the ghosty girl steals your body, steals the show. Klutzy and a little forgetful, but meeting her is unforgettable. She's a scream queen that can scare the soul, but guides all wandering souls back home. Give your mind, body, all the more to Riri the ghosty girl. I said it's Riri the ghosty girl. I said it's Riri the ghosty girl. Just a normal day or so we thought, suddenly lost control, now you're caught. What is going on? Well, can't you see? You're under the control of Riri, the friendly neighborhood ghost here to check in on all the lovely souls under her possession, hoping to give herself a taste of what it's like to be not as clumsy. The ghosty girl who goes to game, what she doing, what she playing. Everybody play cool, it's the coolest of the ghouls. Strong will end, a lot of ambition, can't see through them like apparitions. Determined to bring only the best, get in the way, be her guest. Riri the ghosty girl steals your body, steals the show. Klutzy and a little forgetful, but meeting her is unforgettable. She's a scream queen that can scare the soul, but guides all wandering souls back home. Give your mind, body, all the more to Riri the ghosty girl. I said it's Riri the ghosty girl. I said it's Riri the ghosty girl. Just a normal day or so we thought, suddenly lost control, now you're caught. What is going on? Well, can't you see? You're under the control of Riri, the friendly neighborhood ghost here to check in on all the lovely souls under her possession, hoping to give herself a taste of what it's like to be not as clumsy. The ghosty girl who goes to game, what she doing, what she playing. Everybody play cool, it's the coolest of the ghouls. Strong will end, a lot of ambition, can't see through them like apparitions. Determined to bring only the best, get in the way, be her guest. Riri the ghosty girl steals your body, steals the show. Klutzy and a little forgetful, but meeting her is unforgettable. She's a scream queen that can scare the soul, but guides all wandering souls back home. Give your mind, body, all the more to Riri the ghosty girl.
Oh, my phone died. Well, it didn't die, but... Hold on. Hi. Hi, ghosties. How are you? There we go. We're so back. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Sorry for changing up plan. I didn't even post the plan on Twitter. I just posted my schedule on Discord. And, I posted it last night. But, oh god, what the heck. I posted it last night, but I ended up waking up with a migraine this morning, so I stayed homesick from work. And the migraine went away, and I was like, you know what? It'll be a lot more of a chill, fun react if we do that today instead of tomorrow. So I am doing that today. I'm moving Tuesday's stream to today. So Yeah, it's not like a bonus stream. I'm just moving it, but that's what's going on. So sorry to change the plan as soon as it went live, but you know, it is what it is. We try to plan, but life has other plans. You know what I'm saying? But let me say hi to everybody. Hello, Matt. Thank you for being the first solo. And hold on, I think I'm oh, and M, thank you for the sip. I know it's leman, but in my head I always say lemon. So I actually, when I was first typing it up, I wrote lemon. I was like, wait, it's not lemon. How do I spell his name? But I do know it's leman. But it's lemon, you know? Yeah. But hello Honcho, hello Crafting Gamer, hello Dan, hello Reed, hello Hobby Show. I guess I should just call you Joe, huh? Hello Matt. Hello KR, hello Saber. Hello Reaver. I don't know what kind of announcements you're expecting to miss, but I didn't have like a waiting room up for very long, if that's what you're asking about. I didn't tweet my schedule. I posted it in Discord. I'm gonna tweet it after today and after this, and then I'll try to have waiting rooms up earlier. I've just been a little too busy, and honestly a little bit too burnout. I think like that really busy period just like it really sucked it out of me. And I've been, yeah, I need to take a chill pill for a little bit, which I've been doing, and like regain the energy and motivation to like do all the things I need to do. And then I also posted an announcement that I'd be going live in Discord and changing the schedule, but I don't know like what other what's the word I'm thinking of? I don't know what other kind of announcement you're thinking that you're missing. If there's somewhere I should be announcing as well, like if I should be doing like YouTube community announcement or something for stuff like that that's last minute. I don't know. I'm still pretty new and baby to YouTube, so if YouTube chat has suggestions for that, you know, I appreciate it. Hello M, hello Gray Steel, hi Dan, hi Zara. Bombastic side eye, hi Jay. Okay, I was saying lemon russ on purpose to be funny, but I have a feeling people are gonna come in all day and be like, it's lemon, not lemon. So I'm just gonna change it because I think I'm gonna be very annoyed by that. I know you guys aren't doing it to be annoying. I know you're just trying to let me know what's correct. But I have a feeling it's just going to continue to happen as I'm going through the chat backlog. So, you know, we're going to change it up. And we're actually not watching Adric, actually. It should be linked in the YouTube bio. But we're going to watch a Numbskulls video again. Awaken my inner furry? I don't think so. I'm pretty confident that I'm not a furry. Pretty confident I'm not one of those. But I got nothing against it. I know some really great furries. Some really good friends of mine that I unfortunately haven't talked to in a while. But they are furries and they're some of the best people I know. So Robot Gorilla Man, Peter Turbo. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Lemon Rust. Wait, The irony, because doesn't lemon usually help clean rust? Space holes are the fun ones. Well, this is specifically a video about... Hi, T3. Also, hi, Snap Turtle and Lost Gaming. I don't know if I missed anyone else. Wow, it's weird. As soon as I started talking, I feel so, nasally sounding. Like I'm congested or something. Let me get a... Hold on. Hold on, I'm gonna blow my nose. Yeah, I wanted to watch another Numbskulls video. That was a little bit longer. Adric videos I think are gonna be easier for me to squeeze in on a normal day, but yeah, I sound fine. Okay, good. It could just be me. Could just be me and what I'm hearing. Yeah, thank you guys for dealing with my schedule changes and my crazy lives. I only have one life, sorry. My crazy life. I hope you guys had a good weekend. I've been really neglecting my social responsibilities and like social media and stuff, and even Discord, so I'll get back on it this week. I think I've just been like I said, I was a little overwhelmed with just everything that I had to do, and so now it's like the opposite swing where I'm like trying to really prioritize my own downtime and force myself to relax because I'm bad at that. But yeah, I'll figure out the good balance shortly. Yeah, plus it doesn't help, like my mom's birthday and then my dad's birthday is Friday, and then I have oh my god, we'll talk about it on Thursday, but oh my god, the Nikkei update. I should have done a reaction stream to the 3rd anniversary. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, the freaking Nikkei update. And then before we get into Warhammer, so in the Nikkei update, in the announcement, they said they're doing a pop-up shop in Dallas. Well, I happen to live in Houston, which is like a 4 or 5 hour drive away. So I happen to have a friend in Dallas that I need to go take a little visit to. So I asked her and she's free that weekend. So even though I hate driving and hate road tripping, I am going to drive to Dallas for the weekend so I can go to the pop-up store, the Nikkei pop-up shop. It's their first time doing an event in like the central US, so I want to support it too and hope that it goes well. So they'll do more stuff just outside of LA and New York. But oh, they don't share a birthday, but they're really close. My mom was the 18th and then my dad is Halloween. But yeah, so nothing's more important than entertaining and streaming for chat. Make sure to burn yourself out and definitely don't stay hydrated, well fed, and relax. Exactly. Take a long sip. Thank you, Dan. Exactly right. Okay, let me make myself a little smaller. Let me swap our screen. Okay. And okay. Yeah, so we're gonna be watching Numbskull's video explaining Leman RUSS to my girlfriend. We watched one other Numbskulls video, I think. No, have I watched two other now? I kind of like them. They're more, how do I say this? So compared to Adric, I feel like Adric is a bit more, they definitely stay on topic a bit more. And they seem to have more details, but I feel like in Numbskulls, like they have a different thing that's good about them. They're more like the whole point is he's explaining it to someone that doesn't know anything, so it almost dumbs it down to a good level for me. I don't know, their banter and their charisma is really good, and the same way that Adrix is, or in the same like quality of Adrix, it's just a different type of show. I like them both for different reasons, so I don't know how to choose like who to watch when, but in general, Numbskulls is longer, so on days like today where I can do a longer one, I'll probably pick that, whereas a normal day I'll pick Adric or Lysander and Coda. Yeah, Necrons and Lizardmen. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna watch Lemon RUSS. We're gonna be explained to about Lemon RUSS. And I did check the volume, but if you guys think anything is too loud or too quiet, let me know and I can adjust it on the fly, okay? Okay, let's go.
This video is sponsored by War Thunder.
Are you in love?
I am in love. Are you in love?
I'm in love too.
I agree.
Oh.
Hey guys! This tiny thing is now a wolf, everybody!
What is that?
What's
Aw.
happening?
We're keeping
Back
it.
of the bag. We're keeping it.
Okay, thank you.
What was that from?
Leman RUSS in your area.
Bark. Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Explaining Warhammer to My
Leman
Girlfriend.
RUSS.
My name is Ava, and joining me as always is my lovely significant other, Carrie.
Hello, how's everyone?
Bark.
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 It's time. Are you ready to howl at the moon?
Woo! I'm just like Shakira. There's a
Oh.
she-wolf in the closet. I'm not in the
Oh.
closet. It came out in high school.
We're out.
We're out. We're loud.
Today,
Woo! Sorry.
It's from a kids movie about storks. The animation looks so familiar, but I don't know. I felt like I should recognize where it was from, and I didn't.
Today we will be discussing Leman RUSS,
Oh.
Primarch of the Space Wolves.
Finally.
I was trying to lead that into other things.
Okay, so not the moon wolves. Lunar wolves.
The Luna Wolves.
Luna or lunar?
Luna.
Oh.
No, this is the Space Wolves, guy.
Oh.
Okay, cool.
Wait, there's a Luna Wolves and a Space Wolves? That's really confusing. Who are the Luna Wolves? Why are there two wolves? There are two wolves inside of me. Which ones are the Luna Wolves versus the Space? Luna Wolves was Horus's Legion. Oh, okay. So in current time, the Luna Wolves don't exist anymore. They are Sons of Horus. Okay. Oh, I was like, don't tell me Luna is too close to lunar, and then you have Space Wolves. They could have named that better. Thanks, Akadi. Luna Wolves. Yeah, Space Wolves got rid of the brand confusion. Thank God. So they're the Black Legion. Wait. So they were the Sons of Horus, but now they're the Black Legion. Wow, the rebrand goes crazy. Okay. Got it.
So,
Thank you.
we go from Primarch of the Luna Wolves straight to the Space Wolves.
Yeah, no one's gonna get confused.
No confusion here. Nope.
Especially not me. I always know what's going on.
Wait till we get to the Blood
Wait, relatable, Carrie.
Angels, and then the Dark Angels, and Angron, who is called the Red Angel.
It's okay. Didn't one of them get taken out by the guy who tried to get the Tyranids to take a different path?
It got really munched by Tyranids, but it's still here.
Munch.
Yeah.
Delicious.
It got nibbled on.
Aw, I love a snack.
Before we get
Okay.
into it, if you would like to support us, head on over to patreon.com/numbskulls, where you can get all sorts of access to things like a private Discord, bloopers if they happen, early episodes, submitted questions to be read on the show, and much, much more. That's all over at patreon.com/numbskulls. And if you'd like some cool merch,
They're pretty
head on
cute.
over to orchidate.com. We've got a great selection of
I
items
still want
like
one of these
the
shirts.
Bones of Chaos shirt series.
Oh.
We're trying to see if we can get those made into posters.
Yeah, we think they would be very cool posters.
I
Or anything
still-
else.
Yeah, just have
I
like a
still
little
want-
collection.
If you guys have
One of
ideas, let
those.
us know.
Yeah,
If you guys
please do.
want, like, I don't know, washcloths.
Rubber
Washcloths.
duckies.
Wait, but the Nurgle one is a washcloth would go hard though, actually.
Aw, that'd be cute.
Oh, but hand towels in the kitchen would be kind of cool.
What if we could get it made so that, you know, those like little, like, you dig up dinosaur little activities for kids where they give you like a little pick?
There's Tyranids.
Yeah.
There's a Necron.
Well, I was thinking the bones, but a Necron would be really cool.
Wait, that thingy should collab with Warhammer, and you get like a mini that you can paint, or you get like bones of the minis, like a simple one that go together, as a way to get kids into Warhammer. That's what they should do. I can't think of what it's called, but it's like a sand thing, kinetic sand, and they have the like the kits where you like dig up, you excavate like bones and stuff, and they should collab and do like Warhammer figure things. That might be cute.
Necron would be funny, and he's like really angry.
He's like, you open up his little coffin lid and he's like, and closes it again. He's like, I don't want to go.
If you want to check out our merch, head on over to orchidate.com. Link all in the description. And
Down there.
if you like what we do,
Oh.
give us a like, subscribe, praise the algorithm. My love,
Hi.
what do you know about Leman RUSS?
Okay.
And the Space Wolves at large?
I know.
I don't know anything, probably. I'm sure there's something in the back of my head, but I already forgot what we talked about last time.
That he is the daddy space wolf.
Daddy Wolf.
Daddy
That's right.
wolf. And he's got Jormungandr? No. Thormanir? No. Okay.
What?
Norse. Vibes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
the Norse vibe Space Marines.
Right, okay.
Right.
Yeah. Also, beer.
Yes.
Beer.
I mean, I guess that's in line with Norse vibes, right?
You are aware because Alex really likes Space Wolves.
They're Alex's favorite faction.
Yeah. And that makes sense. A lot of people really like the Space Wolves because they have a really deep, intricate culture.
Yeah.
And it's
okay.
a really easy onboarding process too because it's just, what are they? They're Vikings in space.
Yeah.
That
I do like Vikings. I am a sucker for Vikings, so if you're expecting me to not like them, it's an uphill battle already.
That's it.
Alex finds a lot of connection with like Viking mythology.
Oh yeah.
Norse mythology, that kind of thing. Like he has a whole tattoo that is like
The runes and stuff.
the tree of life going into like the whole story being told down his arm is like a quarter sleeve and it's really freaking rad.
Wow.
So it makes a lot of sense that he likes these guys.
Yeah.
Thus I have heard of them and seen them before.
They're really cool. And we've also mentioned several times that like Space Wolves are kind of sort of the odd ones out when it comes to comparing them to their other Space Marine brethren, where your typical Ultramarine, your regular blueberry spaceman,
Right.
they are pretty by the book.
Right.
Not a whole lot to the imagination. You give them a mission, they do it.
Right.
Space Wolves know how to have fun.
Party. Yeah.
They know how to party. They make their own beer that only they can drink because if you or I drank it, my love, we would die.
Aw.
We would.
Dude, that sounds like that's moonshine on a whole other level. Alex is the third significant other of these two. Oh, they're Nepali? I see, I see. I don't know much about Thousand Suns or Magnus yet, so I don't know. Oh, interesting. I was gonna ask who Alex was, and I was like, yeah, it probably doesn't matter, but huh. Cool, cool. Okay. I feel like something about this beer that they make that only they can drink, I feel like must taste foul. I don't know why, but my headcanon for it is that it must be gross. And they just, I don't know, they have inhuman abilities to like, I don't know, to digest it.
Like melt. Space Marines can't get drunk, but Space Wolves found a way around it.
They found a
They're
loophole.
like, what if we just drink
Battery acid.
formaldehyde?
I need formaldehyde in my veins. Put it in
I mean,
me now.
alcohol is basically just a toxin. Like, that's what being drunk is. It is like
Yeah.
being
True.
impaired. So,
True.
just almost yourself. Just a little bit. Just a little. As a treat.
Just a little bit. In little micro dosages. That dude in The Princess Bride?
Yeah, you just microdose the poison and then you'll be fine and it won't have any
With
impact.
the poisons?
Yeah, it's literally that. You're building a tolerance.
It's just that, but like for a lifetime.
Also, Carrie Ells is that dude. Quote unquote, that dude.
Sorry, it's been a minute.
As you wish. Oh.
He's very hot.
Ew.
Okay, listen.
They always reference stuff that I don't know. I'm like, what?
I think Alex would leave us. Like, that's his ticket.
Oh, really?
I mean-
Alex would leave us? Whoa.
For Carrie Ells?
Yeah. No, I don't blame
Like,
him.
I-
I'm just like,
We would
damn.
hope he would bring him into the polypool, obviously, because he's fabulous. But listen, if it's that or nothing, like, I don't blame him. I'm gonna be like, please invite us to
Go
Thanksgiving.
get him, champ.
And then, I don't know, I guess we go try to snag Michelle Rodriguez. And...
Fair enough. Katie
Oh my
Maloney.
god.
Guys, look at this. Gorgeous.
A goddess.
Oh my god. I can't even. She's so good. Anyway.
My love,
Hi.
let me tell you about the RUSS.
Oh, the RUSS.
On the planet
RUSS.
Fenris,
Right.
there are many
It's always Fenris.
tales of the RUSS.
But there's no wolves.
Some say it's a ferocious storm.
Oh.
Or perhaps it's an ancient giant, the last of its kind. Others say it's a black wolf that serves as a dark omen.
Oh.
But some, very few, claim the RUSS was simply a man who became king.
Oh.
Welcome to Fenris.
Fenris.
Fuck this place.
Oh no.
This place sucks.
Why?
I was expecting it to be a good place. I guess it's not.
Why?
It is a ice planet
Okay.
that is almost uninhabitable.
Okay.
It is classified by the Imperium officially as a death world, which is a
Oh.
classification of planet that means it is so inhospitable, it's not advised that you live there, but people
Oh.
do anyway because, well, I mean, you don't choose where you're born.
I assume murder is another death world.
Yes. Yes, it is.
We love naming things.
We love naming things.
Okay.
So Fenris is a planet that is constantly frozen over.
Okay.
It's got a lot of ice storms, large, dire wolves.
Mariah Carey
Oh.
is somewhere.
Oh my god. Her references are like she knows pop culture so much better than I ever will. I'm so envious of people who can just pull out references like that. She's so good at it. I know the timing's pretty good too. She is defrosting. I hope you guys are ready.
An ice block in a cave.
The culture around Fenris with its people is very heavy Norse vibes, as we mentioned earlier. They've got like mead halls. There are Draugr just in the woods that
Cool.
come and hunt you down.
Less cool.
You know, it's the whole shebang. Think of Norse mythology. It's the planet is the Norse mythology. You know what I mean?
Right. And this guy is that TikTok of the man jumping into
Oh, the dude with the axes.
with the
He goes,
axes.
"Ah!" And he-
Oh my
That was
god.
him in his little pod jumping into Fenris.
yeah, essentially.
He's like, "You want testosterone? Hold."
Oh my god, I know that's the point of the video, but holy shit. He just high dived and belly flopped into a frozen pond. Like, fucking, they're just built different up there. No, I never saw that. I really want to get into like ice baths and stuff, but it's hard to do around here because, you know, it's really fucking hot all the time. So I would either need to like buy a shit ton of ice every day, or I would need to get one of those like cooler things for it. But they're kind of expensive, so I never have, but I would like to. I couldn't do what that man just did. Absolutely not. That's insane. Yeah. I want to do ice bathing. Like I think after a workout, it would be so great. And it's supposed to be like good for you. But I need like the thing for it. Like I can't just, it's not cold enough here. I mean, I suppose if there was like a big barrel of a Yeti, I could put ice in it with water and probably keep it on the patio and just go inside of it every morning and just refill it every week. But yeah, I need like an actual like mechanical little like ice bath thing.
My axe.
You mentioned something about wolves.
Oh yeah, every time we talk about this guy, you smirk at me and say there are no wolves on Fenris.
Well, you know, there are no wolves on Fenris.
And I go, what does that mean? And then you smirk at me and say, we'll get to it.
We'll talk about it this episode.
Okay.
I'm with her. I want to know what it means.
But later, there are no wolves on Fenris.
Okay, but I see them right there. You've got a little picture.
Yeah.
Those look like wolves to me.
We'll talk about it later.
Are they not called wolves? Is that why?
No.
Is it like dwarves and dwarfs?
Let's get into Leman Russ's backstory.
Okay, cool.
We have a lot more to talk about this time than we did with Horus, because Horus, it was like one short story, but with Leman Russ, there's a bit more to it, and it's less shrouded in mystery.
A lot of people really like Leman, like fan-wise.
Yes. Leman Russ is really cool.
Like, he's got a big, like, people like Horus, because, you know, obviously he's important.
He's the guy. He's Mr. Heresy.
But, like...
Well, people like Horus? I thought people just know of Horus because he's pivotal, but people like him? That's crazy.
I've seen people like Gilliman.
Gilliman.
They like Gilliman.
Canoe.
They like Canoe.
Mhm.
And I've seen people like Leman as well. And I've seen people like... I almost said Sagittarius.
Sanguinius.
Right? And
Yeah.
if you like magic, you like
Magnus.
I mean, obviously people just like the various ones, except for
Yeah.
some of them. But like, he seems like one of the fan favorites.
Yes, people
I agree.
really like the Space Wolves, and they really like Leman Russ.
And the one that's like a lion, people really like him.
The Lion.
The lion,
Oh.
Lionel.
Lion L. Johnson.
Yeah. Okay. Right. I gotta
Yes.
come up with little images. Like when I was learning about the human brain, I had to be like hippocampus. The hippo goes to your campus to remember things, to learn things. And so
I'm with her on that. I need like a chart. I need a chart so I can remember all the names and the facts. I need a while I'm watching, I should be taking notes and then go back to Discord and be like, today we learned XYZ, because I feel like we watch it and I kind of forget specifics until it comes up in a different video and I'm like, oh yeah, that guy that did this thing and da 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 da. I don't know, maybe my memory just sucks.
now I know what a hippocampus is and what it does. But I gotta do this with all of the spacey guys.
It's okay. We'll make a tarot card deck.
Yeah, guys, we're plotting.
We got plans.
We got
for merch.
plans. Planets. Fenris is a planet. Oh!
So oftentimes Primarchs, they're like celebrities in terms of war.
Yeah.
That's a weird way to put it, but you know what I mean. The Imperial Guard, who are like the normal humans of the setting in the Warhammer world, they have tanks or weapons or stuff that are named after Primarchs.
Oh.
So
Okay.
there's like the Rogel Dorn tank and so on and so forth.
And that's just the different makes.
Yeah, it's just a different type of tank.
Oh,
Actually, there's a tank
okay.
called the Leman Russ. Funny enough.
Oh.
Yeah. Tanks are pretty cool.
Listen, if you gotta get something done, it's basically a big shield with a big gun. That's
It's
pretty
true.
cool. The only problem is though, like, you can't see what happens to the guys inside of the other tank.
Well, you can.
What?
What if I told you could? With today's sponsor, War Thunder, featuring over 2,500 fully customizable
Lamau.
vehicles of 10 major nations, ranging from biplanes, trucks, jets,
What
and
a
tanks
good
throughout
segue.
history, with realistic graphics and sound effects.
He for sure only brought up the thing about the tank so he could tie it in, but I wasn't even thinking about it. They tend to jump conversation topics a lot. Like Numbskulls is more ADHD, I think. I don't know how else to describe it, so it didn't even like suss me out that they started talking about tanks.
Every vehicle is modeled down to the tiniest detail. And the best part, you can blow them up over and over again, seeing exactly what happened with the game's X-ray view. Seeing exactly where shells penetrate, what components are affected, and most importantly, how the crew was cooked like a crab. And crabs is bugs. Now is the perfect time to get into War Thunder with the brand new Seek and Destroy update. Adding active radar homing missiles and detailed radar mechanics, as well as aircraft for Belgium, Luxembourg, and the Netherlands.
Oh, this is the same one, huh?
War Thunder is optimized to run on almost any system lag-free without sacrificing sound quality or graphics. You know, in case you have to turn on your computer with a screwdriver. There are already over 70 million people playing and blowing up things without you in PvP right now.
Are they bugs?
Play War Thunder for free. Sign up on PC,
Crab
PlayStation,
is so
or Xbox
good.
using the link in the pinned comment or description.
There is crab on sale, and I wanted to get some,
but be
but
able to get a bonus pack that includes
I don't know
premium
if I'm the
vehicles,
kind
an
of
exclusive decorator, the Eagle of
I don't
Valor,
have
100,000
just
silver
buying
lines, and
crab
7
on a
days of
random
premium
Tuesday
account
kind of money.
access.
You know what I
Thank you so
mean?
much to War Thunder for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to the wolves. So, one day on the planet Fenris, a pod crashed somewhere in the barren snowfields, and was found by a pack of wolves. Inside the pod was a baby. This wolf pack took.
It was the sun. Yeah, we can. I mean, in Houston, like it's not local to here, right? It's imported, but yeah. It's the Primark that got yeeted away.
In this baby.
Right.
And sort of like a Jungle Book situation, they raised the baby and they lived happily together in the fields of Fenris, raiding villages for food.
It's like Jungle Book or something. I love it.
And staying together through the harsh storms. They had a happy little wolf family.
I was thinking like Rome, Romulus, and
Romulus and Remus.
yeah,
yeah, it's also that vibe as
just
well.
in the sense of literally being raised by wolves.
Yeah. Well, the Romulus and Remus comparison is actually really apt, considering that's like, you know, the origin myth of the Roman Empire and what is the Imperium if not a Roman Empire in space?
Yeah.
You know?
But I guess it would make more sense if it was the Emperor.
The Emperor being raised by wolves?
Yeah. Just if you were making that direct comparison. But yeah, Bro's got a wolf mom.
Bro's got a wolf mom. He's got wolf siblings. And during one of the worst winters Fenris had seen in years, the wolf pack became desperate. They were running out of food. And so they decided to raid the largest village that they could find. And the people of the village,
the Umis,
fought back. They managed to kill a lot of wolves in the pack.
I know.
And the king of this village, Thengir, rushed to join in the fight, only to find a boy fighting off his men with vicious ferocity. The boy was shot, captured, and brought into the hall before King Thengir.
Okay.
And the king decided to take in the wild child and raise him as his own. And for the next few years,
he for sure only did that because he saw potential. Like, he didn't do that out of the goodness of his own heart. For sure.
They taught him to speak, to fight, to forge, and a whole lot more. How to be a citizen.
Right. This kid is going to have some attachment issues.
Well, weirdly, this kid took to these new skills super easily.
Right.
And developed
because he's the Primarch, you know?
An aggressive, if not aggressively friendly attitude.
Oh, interesting.
He will meet people and they'll be like, ooh, I don't like your vibe. And he's like, I'll make you my friend.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
He's as likely to punch you as he is to have a drink with you. He's aggressive, but he's like the warrior Viking kind of stereotype.
Yeah.
He's like a bro.
He's a jock. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's a good vibe to have.
If he feels threatened in a parking lot, the shirt's coming off.
That's so good. Yeah, like George of the Jungle. Yeah.
But he will also buy a round of beers.
Yeah, he'll get super amped up and super hyped up, and he'll be like, bro, come on, let's go. And someone will be like, hey, Lehman, you need to calm down. And he'll be like, yeah, you're right, bro. And they all get along. They're all chill.
Be like, sorry about that time I said cash me outside. How
Sorry about that. Sorry about that, bro. I'm getting a lot of betrayal vibes from you, broski.
Did somebody say brewski?
The boy grew into a man at shocking speed and was so large and fierce that he could make enemies flee with a growl, lift trees with his strength, and wrestle mammoths.
That's a visual.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's just like gnawing on its toe.
For all of this effort, the king decided to give the boy a name. Leman of the RUSS.
Wait, we didn't start with that? You had this kid for like 5 years, and what are you calling him? Boy? Dog
Yeah,
kid?
right?
Yeah, like the Kratos method. Boy.
Yeah, but that kid has a name.
Boy, go wrestle that mammoth. Listen, he calls his kid boy way more than his actual name.
Oh, fair enough. Anyway, Leman of the RUSS.
Go wrestle
Leman
that mammoth,
of
boy.
the RUSS.
What is the RUSS?
Oh, like wolves.
Oh, it's
Leman of the wolves.
Okay.
Oh.
One day, the king grew ill,
Oh.
and the time had come to choose a successor. And there was no question, no objections. Leman Russ would be the next king.
Wow.
The years that followed were prosperous. Leman Russ was a great king, becoming even more of a legend, partying, fighting, and drinking as he pleased. And during one party, there was a knock at the door.
Uh-oh, this is familiar.
I mean, if the king had children, it's not like they were going to fight Lemon for it, you know? Sorry, I'll say Leman. Like, if the king did have children, they weren't going to fight and beat Leman for the throne. So he was like, yeah, my predecessor's Leman. I think they just had to deal with it or die. Plus, it sounds like he's so likable that maybe they were like, you know what? He'll be a better king than me. I'll just enjoy the perks of being the king's brother, you know? I don't know.
And everyone fell silent as the doors to the hall swung open, and a hooded stranger stood in the
But what about his wolf family? I think they should start like intermingling with the wolves and be like all big one happy tribe.
doorway. He entered the hall, stopping at the foot of Leman's throne. Leman demanded to know who this was, barging into his hall during a time of celebration. The stranger looked up and said, I am the master of mankind.
Uh-huh.
Leman Russ laughed and laughed and laughed and laughed. The audacity of this stranger to come into his hall, interrupt his feast, and claim that he was this master of mankind. The audacity, the arrogance to say this before the king.
Right.
That's true. Also, his reaction is so good because I feel like other kings would just like outright kill them. You know?
The stranger offered to take Leman away from here, to show him the wonders beyond this world, to bring him to the very stars above and further beyond. This, admittedly, piqued Leman's curiosity. But he was the king. What would his people do if he was gone? He thought long and hard, until he smiled a wolfish grin. Very well, he said. I will go with you, if you can best me at 3 trials of my choice. The stranger accepted this, and Leman Russ shot up out of his chair and yelled, Feast!
He's just gonna have an eating contest with this?
That's the first trial.
That's amazing.
Right away, members of the hall quickly gathered a mountain of food. Russ sat across from the stranger, and they began. Eventually, the stranger lost. And the crowd cheered for their king. And then the second trial began. Drink, Leman cried, and cups of mead were brought to the tables. And after many, many cups, the stranger gave up. And the crowd cheered once more for their king. And then came the final trial.
Wait, why are we continuing? He's already lost.
Well,
True.
we're caught up in it now.
I guess.
It's the tradition.
You gotta beat me at 3 trials. You've lost 2.
Well, hold that thought. The final trial was a trial by combat.
Okay.
Leman Russ retrieved his battle axe and turned to face the stranger. The stranger, in response, just stood there. But Leman Russ took this as an exception, and the fight began. With a roar, Leman Russ charged towards the stranger. His axe was caught, and the stranger grew and grew and grew.
Oh.
Now the fight really began.
You should have done this while eating.
True.
He just got bigger.
True.
More space.
They would have been like, oh!
I guess the stranger didn't want to, like, show his hand too early, I guess.
But-
maybe this was sort of a enough, I'm done playing your game kind of moment.
Yeah.
Hours went by until Leman charged one last time. The Emperor saw an opening.
So it is the Emperor. Huh. Why did he... Oh, because he was personally going around and trying to find all his sons, right? So that's why he found Leman. Russ never conquered his planet, maybe? I don't know. I guess, I mean, are there other little tribes and stuff? It's based off an actual Norse myth. What's based off an actual Norse myth? Russ himself? Or like this battle? There's an actual Norse myth, a giant named Utgard Loki, and challenged Thor these contests, but it was revealed to be an illusion. Oh, so these challenges are actually based off of like a myth or a legend. That's pretty cool, actually. What a cool tie-in. I love that.
And struck the Wolf King across the room, crashing into his throne. Leman stood up, kneeled, and admitted defeat.
Damn. Hold on one second. I have to shut a door. Wake up from your nap, Yuki. Okay, sorry. Yuki got up from his nap. Yes. Come here. Can you lay down? I guess that's a no. Okay, anyway.
So he realized in that one moment, oh, this dude is for real.
Sure.
He's not hyping himself up saying he's the master of mankind. This is the real deal.
Okay.
Okay.
But he's still lost.
And so,
Yeah.
well, technically, yes, 2 out of 3.
This is the difference between wolves and fae. Because you still lost. You have not
Right?
met the terms of the contract.
That's what I'm saying. He's still lost. He hasn't met the terms of the contract. Even if you realize he's still lost. I guess at that point, since he knows he's the real deal, he wants to go.
I'm staying here.
But the thing is, you know, Leman Russ, he respects a lot of things, but more than anything, he respects strength.
Except his own rules.
He respects strength more than anything.
Not strength in an eating contest.
No.
Not strength in a drinking contest.
No, fighting.
He just
I'm with Carrie on this one. Like, he went against his own rules.
one whap across the face and he's like, oh yeah, okay.
So, the Emperor takes Leman Russ, and they start to go back to Terra. In the meantime, he's filling him in on all the situations, you know, the whole empire, and he's like a god, but not really, though.
Don't worry about it, I'm just a golden dude, don't worry about that. You've got like a bunch of brothers, and you know, like your mom, we don't talk about her, you know, all this stuff. Let's go back home.
We don't talk
Leman.
about air, da, da, da. Wait, so where we are right now?
We're on the way to Terra.
Obviously, Horus has been found.
Yes, so this is 10 years after Horus has been found.
Have any others been found? Or is this like number two's coming home?
Leman Russ is number 2.
Okay, cool. But Amps knows that there are other brothers out there.
Yeah, he's like filling him in on like,
Dude, we're gonna do a great crusade. You've got other brothers out there. We're gonna go find them. It's gonna be great.
and Lehman's like, oh, sure, dude.
Okay, cool.
So they go back to Terra.
Erda is the unofficial, not confirmed mother of the Primarchs. We have one of those? Oh. I had no idea. It's also suspected that Lehman knew it the whole time and was just taking the piss. That's also kind of funny. Deep book lore. Okay. Horus saw Russ, thought he was a barbarian, and couldn't believe they're related. That's so funny.
Where Leman Russ was given the 6th Legion.
Okay.
The Space Wolves.
Very cool.
During this time, he also met up with Horus.
Okay, Yuki, I need you to sit down and stop getting in front of the camera, please. Yuki, I'll pet you, but you need to lay down. Can you please lay down? Lay down. Lay down, dude. Oh, there we go. That's a good boy. Thank you.
What up, bro?
Who did not like Leman.
What a surprise.
Horus saw Leman's aggressive nature to be described as savage.
Yeah.
But Leman saw Horus and was like, you're gonna be my friend.
Oh
Where
my
else
God.
do we see the dynamic of the younger child liking the older child, where the older child doesn't like the younger child?
Right? I was just thinking it's like so younger brother energy.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Most siblings.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
At least in younger age. This was me and my sister's whole dynamic.
Oh.
I was like, I want to be just like you. And she was like, get back in the closet.
Oh, no. So, Leman Russ officially joined the Great Crusade, leading his legion proudly.
Wait, what about his planet? He has to be king.
So, the fun thing about Fenris,
Yeah.
Leman Russ takes vacations quite often.
Sure.
And just goes and hangs out in Fenris.
You gotta survive your hangover somehow.
Yeah. So, like, sometimes he'll be
Aw.
like, yo, Dad, I'm going to take like a month off. And his dad is like, you know what, Leman, you've done some good shit. Go.
Oh, that's nice.
And so he goes and like takes a
Aw.
vacation in Fenris.
So the Imperium has better vacation.
Wait, that's cute. That's so cute. He goes back to Fenris. I hope he brings some snacks and tails. I love that.
Days in America.
Probably.
I bet they get paternity leave. 'Cause I was gonna ask during this contest thing, because you said he was interested in going, but he was like, I got like responsibilities here.
Yes.
Like it would also make sense for him to like declare a temporary seat holder and then just like communicate with them.
I imagine the idea is because Fenris would now be under Imperial like protection,
Okay.
he wouldn't have to worry about like, oh, my people are gonna starve. And it's like, no, we're sending supplies to Fenris.
Right.
Don't worry, your people will be fine. They just have to survive everything else.
Right.
Everything
Okay.
else on the planet still sucks.
So they were being taken care of. Like, okay, I don't understand why Biggie took this approach with Leman, but then took a different approach with Angron. It felt like you could have had the same approach and things could have been okay. Like, I don't know why we had to... I don't know. But okay, I'm glad Fenris and his village and stuff are cool. She's pretty official now. Okay. Erda.
But
And they have like contact and stuff.
yeah, they probably have contact. They'll be fine.
Like, were there psychers on Fenris?
Hold that thought.
Okay.
About
Oh.
psychers. 'Cause
Okay.
the Space Wolves have a bit of a relationship with psychers.
I always
Okay.
hold that thought.
It's
That's all I'm ever
true.
thinking. I'm like, what about the magic though? Where's the magic?
Mm-hmm.
Me trying somebody's food. Where's the magic though?
Where is it? So, like the Luna Wolves, Horus's guys, once they found Leman Russ, the Space Wolves now come from Fenris. They're recruited from there.
Okay.
And let me tell you, they're pretty good warriors.
Yeah.
Because their planet literally sucks.
Right.
They have to be strong in order to survive in the first place.
Harsh environment.
Mm-hmm.
You got a harsh environment, you're going to get pretty tough warriors.
Yeah, the
True.
best of the best survive because it's like Spartans.
Survival of the fittest. Let's talk about some quirks with Leman Russ.
Oh,
Okay.
Leman Russ actually reunited with his wolf pack.
Aww.
And he took 2 of his surviving wolf siblings, Freki and Gary, and took them on the Great Crusade with him.
Does he pet the dog?
He does pet the dog.
I love that so much. All right. I'm a Lehman fan. He took 2 of his little siblings with him and said, bitch, I got you. You got me. We're going to be together forever. Oh, I love that so much. That makes me so happy. Why does that make me so happy? It's fictional.
Dogs.
Oh!
It cannot be stated enough how fucking massive these wolves are, by the way.
Damn.
Because they're
Oh.
dire
They're
wolves.
dismembering those guys.
Oh, damn. Oh, they're huge. Wait, those are Space Marines? Oh, they're huge. Oh, these are mammoths. These are mammoths that look like wolves. These are like dinosaurs that are just wolves. Yeah, that's a Space Marine. That just like dawned on me. I was like, oh, that's a Space Marine. There are no wolves on Fenris because they're not wolves. They're fucking monsters. That's insane.
What
Yeah, they're
good
literally
boys.
like bigger than Space Marines.
I love them.
Babies.
They're babies.
Guys.
Freki is the aggressive one.
Okay.
Gary is the stoic one.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're both like weirdly smart.
That's cool that they're named that because those are the names of the wolves that follow Odin around.
Oh,
Oh, that's really cool. Huh. Wait, what a cool tie-in. Holy shit. They tied in like the Nordic lore to this so well. Wow.
shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he
That's
also
cool.
got puppers.
You got the puppy.
puppy.
Last thing about them, Freki is a black wolf, or like a very dark brown.
Okay.
Gary is the white wolf.
Very cool.
Becky and Gary.
They're super cool. I like them
And they're
a lot.
good boys.
They're good boys. Gary, I think, is a girl.
Oh,
So, you know,
We
you got
love-
Gary the girl. That's
Both.
cute. I like that. I
Gary.
love girls
Gary.
that have like really like commonly male names. I think it's so cute.
I used to always say that if I ever changed my mind and had a kid, which I don't think that's happening because I'm old and I'm pretty sure at this point infertile, but and I don't want them. But if I ever had a kid and it was a girl, I would always say that I would name her Cooper, because Cooper's always a boy name, but I feel like it's so cute for a girl to be Cooper. So I'm with Carrie. I love when you like take a name that's traditionally a specific gender and use it elsewhere. I know Gary is not Gary, like he's saying it like with a different accent because it's like a different language, but still.
Well, also, I need to specify, I'm probably like horribly butchering this pronunciation, but
No,
like, I
but
don't
like
know.
you and I read that name as Gary, right?
Mhm.
Yes, Freki and Gary.
Yeah. Anyway, very cool. I love puppers.
So,
Do you think when he goes to bed, Lehman lets him sleep on his bed? For sure. Are you kidding? You don't think they all cuddle to sleep? Absolutely.
when Leman Russ goes to fight, not only does he have his space wolves behind him, he has his literal wolves next to him.
No big deal.
They fight pretty effectively. Leman is described to fight with controlled anger.
Yeah.
In contrast to someone like Angron, who fights with uncontrolled rage.
Yeah. My brain is coming up with the image of, Princess Mononoke, those wolves. Very that.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good visual. Yeah. Gigantic wolves that are like incredibly dangerous.
Yeah.
In terms of his like controlled anger thing, it really does remind me of a character like Kratos, where in the original trilogy, he's like, just incredibly fuck-ass mad.
Fuck-ass
mad.
But he learns to control it.
Yeah, when he's older and he's got the beard and the kid, he's literally teaching his kid, like, yes, use anger as a weapon, but don't let it take over you.
Anger is an energizing emotion.
Yes.
But you don't want it to push you as opposed to you using it. It would be like your car's engine pushing your car forward without you putting your foot on the pedal. You should be allowing it.
I also use oh my god, I forgot the word. I use jealousy as another good example for this kind of thing. Like, everyone's going to be angry at some point. Everyone's going to feel jealous at some point. It's about how you let the emotion use you or how you use the emotion to better yourself. Do you let the jealousy overtake you and become like a bad person and do things that you shouldn't, say things you shouldn't, like try and sabotage people or not acknowledge their hard work? Or do you let the jealousy fuel you to do better and to try different things, Exactly. Never deny your emotions, but never let them take control of your thoughts. Exactly. Like, you can't help but feel angry. You can't help but feel jealous. Things like that.
It out as you want.
Whereas Angron, who we have not talked about yet, is just the complete opposite. He's just a berserk rage everywhere. I have a quote here.
Okay.
That I think really perfectly describes Leman Russ's fighting style.
Yeah.
And it's beautifully written. This is from The Vengeful Spirit, written by Graham McNeil.
Okay.
Mighty beyond all sense of the word, Leman Russ was a tsunami that starts far out to sea and builds its power over thousands of kilometers as it draws near the shore. His physical form was the instant before impact, and all who looked upon him knew it.
Wow.
Bro is a force to be reckoned with.
Graham McNeil here got some of the poetry wine that Odin stole.
Bro is spitting. God damn, dude. Leman Russ defeated an entire horde of orcs, in which he was gifted a fortress called the Fang.
Cool. Wait, he defeated an entire horde? Isn't that like crazy impressive? Defeating a whole horde of orcs? Or is that like a normal day for a Primarch? I feel like that's pretty impressive. No, I've not learned about Perturabo and the Iron Warriors. I don't think so. It is impressive? Okay. I feel like it's hella impressive. Graham McNeil, the author from that quote, was the creator of Jinx and Vi from League of Legends. Wait, seriously? Jinx is one of my favorite characters of all time. I remember when she came out in League of Legends because I played a lot of League of Legends back in the day. Not outing myself or anything, but I remember when Jinx came out and she was one of my favorite characters like ever in like fictional history. I love her. And seeing her in Arcane was just, that's really cool. I mean, I can tell, you can really see the what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, the depth in Leman's character so far. Like, there's a lot of depth here. Wow. Makes me want to read, if Graham McNeil is so good, I wonder what book from them I would want to read the most. I don't know. I'm almost done with my book for work, so I can finally resume my St. Celestine book. But If Graham McNeil is so good, I would love in Discord if you guys can drop recommendations or even request to add it to my throne. Either way works. But if there's like some really good ones, I'll take one and, you know. Yeah, the arcane lore for sure, for sure. That's a pretty cool little, yeah, correction, not creator of Jinx, but the creator of arcane Jinx. So Jinx was already personified in League of Legends, but a lot of the details and actions and stuff, like you can tell, like Graham definitely amped it up. Yeah. He wrote the demoncule, that one. He wrote the demoncule. I forgot how to say that word. He wrote that book. Oh. You know, they, we all have our dark sides, you know? The people that made League of Legends fired him and a few others for no reason. Was he part of layoffs, perhaps? Demonculaba. You're so right. That was the word. It's okay. We all have weird kinks and depression sometimes. I believe in the other stuff. It's all right. We just will skip that one.
Cool.
It's just a giant citadel fortress. And he was also gifted a thing called the Spear of RUSS.
Not a rusty spear.
No, just a spear that's like, you know.
Because that would be like, what the hell is this?
Yeah. So, fun fact.
Yeah.
Leman Russ fucking hated this weapon.
Oh no!
Oh.
He hated using the spear so fucking much.
Why?
There were lots of situations.
I mean, okay, to be fair, I also wouldn't like a spear. I don't know. Spears seem difficult and one-dimensional. And you have to, like, throw it sometimes, and then you don't have it anymore. I'm not a spear kind of girl.
Of him forgetting and misplacing it in various places.
Oh, that's so funny.
So there would be situations where, like...
Wait, but you know what would be funny?
He's in a battlefield, and he's like, oh, thank God, I finally got rid of it. And then, like, MP comes down, and he's like,
Hey, son, you forgot this in the war room.
and he's like,
Oh, no. Oh, my God. So Leman was gifted this spear. He fucking hates it, and he tries to lose it at every opportunity. But Biggie just finds it and gives it back to him all the time. Oh my God, that's so funny. That is just like when, like, your parents, I don't know, buy you a jacket or something and you hate it. They're like, don't forget your jacket. Oh, you forgot your jacket. Oh, you left your jacket in the car. Like, don't be cold. Here you go. That's so funny. I think Em's is just dumb when it comes to people relationships.
no!
No, that's funny though, because it's almost like, you know, Odin's spear, how it always comes back to him.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
also
that, but
that.
it's like a bad thing.
Holy shit, I didn't even make the connection. That's so funny.
It's like, I don't like this thing, and it's like, here it is.
Oh my God, that's really
Wow.
funny.
It's so funny. Eventually, he got so sick of just like, you know, dropping it and then it would come back to him that he just gave it to one of his sons so that he wouldn't have to fucking deal with it.
Yeah.
He's a guy by the name of Bjorn who I think by 40K, I think he's the oldest Space Marine. Don't quote me on that. But I know
wow.
he's one of the oldest. He's in a dreadnought.
What about
And like
that
Oh
guy
my God.
who's like Erda's bodyguard? Is he a
Lee
space
2?
marine?
He's like a prototype. We'll talk about Lee 2 in his own dedicated
Wait,
episode. I
that
think
dreadnought
Lee
was
2's really
beautiful,
interesting.
though.
Totally.
Or maybe not a dedicated episode. There's not too much about him. But what I mean to say is like...
He'll come up.
Yeah, he'll come up later.
Yeah. Cool. Bjorn is another name that they're obviously just taking from Norse.
They're just
mythology here.
taking Norse names. Bjorn's really funny because when we talked about dreadnoughts briefly in the Custodes episode, I think someone brought up Bjorn one time. An Inquisitor was talking to him, and the Inquisitor realized that they were talking to Bjorn.
Right.
Like, oh my God, it's Bjorn. And they took a knee, and Bjorn was like,
Fuck, don't do that! Stand up! You're just a guy!
Aww.
I'm just a guy. Don't do that. That's so funny. Wow. That's crazy. So he's mostly dead? because he's in a dreadnought, but he's still alive. It's like his body is like basically eroded, I assume. Bjorn is woken up every 100 years so he can tell the Space Wolves the stories of RUSS and the Great Crusade. Like a grandpa at a family gathering. Bjorn in modern 14K getting sad to see some of the younger Space Wolves. Huh. Dante's the oldest not in a dreadnought, and maybe Bjorn is potentially the oldest in a dreadnought. Do not kneel to me. Kneeling to people is how this whole problem got started. Aww. Aww.
He's high Bjorn.
I think that moment's actually really good to describe how the Space Wolves are personality-wise. Like, they are pretty chill when it comes to most things, but then in battle, it's scary.
Yeah. It's very stark in the sense of like...
Yeah. I mean, even
the Stark and then showing all of the Game of Thrones people. Because isn't their last name Stark? That's pretty funny. Also, the like Nordic kind of vibes.
Wolf.
Even the wolf motif, but the sense of like the Starks are all about like honor. And so like generally they're nice people. But like if they have to get something done,
they will. And
it's the right thing to do, they're gonna fucking do it.
They also have a reputation of, I mentioned earlier, they respect strength above all else. So if they get the vibe of like, oh, you're kind of weak, like they'll treat you like shit. But the moment you prove to them like, oh, I'm strong, they'll be like, oh, I'm with you 100%. I'm ride or die with you.
Now, is that a consistent thing, or is that you're strong now, so I'm with you now? Or like, let's say somebody was like super strong, so they were respected, and then like their legs got cut off. Like, are they still going to respect them now that they can?
I mean, Bjorn's in a dreadnought, and he's still incredibly respected.
Well, yeah, but he has been given an accommodation. Like, if you retire...
Okay. Let's say a Space Marine can retire for this scenario.
Like, are you still respected for the
That's true, because, like, who's retiring, to be honest?
Deeds that you did, or are you just kind of forgotten about?
Oh, totally.
Okay.
Like, they'll make songs about you. They'll sing about you in their mead halls.
Right.
You'll live forever in their legends.
Yeah, like, that is what you are, is that moment of glory.
Yes. Leman Russ is the Russ. He is a legend. I talked about how he's like, you know, people think he's a giant. He's a storm. He's a black wolf that is the omen of doom. And he's also a man. He's all these things, really.
If he was to hit on a girl, would he have leman riz?
I hate this. She's smiling at me.
That was a 10 out of 10 question. If he was to hit on a girl, would he have leman riz? I think the answer is yes.
I hate this. Leman Russ gained a reputation known as the Executioner.
Oh.
So the Emperor would deploy Leman Russ whenever he needed someone to die. And Leman Russ, he got the fucking job done.
Right.
So because of this and his personality, some of his brothers found it kind of difficult to get along with him. But honestly, Leman couldn't give a fuck.
Right.
He doesn't care.
He's in his own lane.
He's like, I know my strength.
Yeah.
I'm in my own lane, bro. Don't come into my house. Upturn my dining room table. Notably, a brother that did not like him was Lionel Johnson.
Oh, interesting.
I wonder, and this might be a bit tinfoil hatty, I wonder if that has any influence because of Game of Thrones. The wolf and the lion don't like each other.
I think that's common imagery, though. Like, also.
I mean, maybe, but...
I mean, true. It probably is common imagery, but... I do like the whole wolf versus lion throwback. He would have Riz if he had a sex drive. GW Redditors are all history nerds and literature nerds. I feel like you have to be developing this wide and deep of a story, you know? Both animals are seen as kings of their regions. Also true. It is a common narrative for sure.
given how much Games Workshop takes from other media, I wouldn't be surprised. And
It totally could be.
I also don't know when exactly that lore was established, because the Primarchs used to just be dudes. They were just generals.
They were just like high up guys.
Yeah, what's a Primarch? That wasn't a thing. And then, they were like, oh, this Horus Heresy stuff's pretty popular. Let's retcon some stuff.
Wait, so like we didn't learn what a Primarch was and that they were the sons, and all that story got developed later? Like prequel style? That sounds so confusing. Huh. Wow.
Deepen the lore a little bit.
Let's deepen it a little.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know much about Lionel. Lionel?
Yeah, we haven't talked about Lion yet.
It sounds like they almost fill a similar character type.
Yes, they're very similar.
Which oftentimes people who are similar don't like each other.
Yes, I can give you a bit of a basis here. Leman Russ is the type of guy who, he gets the job done.
Okay.
Lionel Johnson might go a little overboard.
Okay.
If Leman Russ had the job to kill one guy, Leman would do it. He would kill that one guy.
Right.
Lion would kill the guy and anyone else who got in his way. Now, I am exaggerating a bit,
Okay.
but this is to talk about, like, they disagreed with, like, how to do things.
Yeah, methods differ.
Yes. We'll talk more about Lionel and Russ's relationship when we have more context for Lionel Johnson as a character.
Yeah.
And, they have often dueled and fought each other and butted heads.
Right.
But again, whenever Lion came up, Leman would be like, oh yeah, I respect him.
Yeah.
I respect his strength. And Lion is like, no.
Yeah.
Oftentimes, because of how Leman Russ came off and acted, he's like kind of like the laid back Viking, as we've been talking about. A lot of his brothers and his enemies underestimated him.
Right.
And he knew
Obviously.
that,
Yeah.
and he would use that to his advantage.
I mean, yeah, like why would you not? Of course they're gonna underestimate you when you're seen as like the funny, goofy guy. The friendly guy. Everyone's gonna think you're an idiot. And why would you not use that to your advantage in this crazy ass world? I love that he did, though. It makes me like him more.
Right. That makes sense. Because he's not like, he doesn't like show off.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
And because of this, he didn't necessarily mind his relationship with his dad. He and Emps, like they had sort of a business relationship. He was the executioner.
Right.
He got a job. He would go do it. But he did get along with Malkador
Oh.
really, really well.
Fair.
Oh.
We all have that one like aunt or uncle. No, we don't. We don't all. But like a lot of people do.
Malkador with a shirt that just says, I'm not the stepdad, I'm the dad who stepped up.
Oh my god.
So sometimes when they were either on a crusade or they were back at Terra or something, Leman and Malkador would play games. They would play like something like chess with each other pretty frequently, in which Russ would always take the piece that started with the disadvantage.
Interesting.
Because not only did Leman Russ, incredible fighter, an incredible tactician as well.
Yeah. Right.
So big bronze and big brain.
And he found it fun to try to find a way of like, I'm at overwhelming odds. How can I win though? And Malkador really liked indulging that. He's like, yeah, no, you should be interacting with this.
Right.
And so, he had a dad that encouraged it, and it made him a better leader.
And Malkador's like losing. He's like sitting there getting traumatized, and he doesn't know that Leman has a secret ghost behind him playing all the games for him that's been playing Go for 500 years. And Malkador is like,
Oh my god.
how could this happen? And then chases him throughout the streets of Tokyo.
After seething for 5 days.
That's the greatest opening to an anime.
What a crazy, crazy show. Oh my god.
So good. Hikaru no Go.
Yeah, that's the one. Insane.
It's great.
I have never seen that one. But I guess we all just learn the what's it called? The synopsis. We just accidentally learned the synopsis.
Insane show.
If you like board game anime, it's done by the same artist who did like Death Note. So very, very
wow.
good. Very good. Anyway.
So we talked about
How have I never heard of that one? It's by the same author as Death Note. Death Note is so insanely popular.
how Leman Russ, he for the most part got along with his brothers, and if they didn't like him, he didn't really mind, except for
Sorry, excuse me.
he fucking hates Magnus.
Oh,
Oh.
really? Okay.
He fucking hates Magnus.
Why?
So, out of all of his siblings, he disagreed with Magnus on fundamentally everything.
Oh.
That makes sense, because Magnus is the one who's going to fall to Zinch, right? Who's like
Oh.
tricksy
Yes.
and not necessarily honor bound.
Yes. So,
Okay.
not
That
only
does make sense,
Space
actually.
Wolves, Leman Russ, they don't fucking like magic.
Yeah.
They don't like it.
Okay.
Because it goes against tactics and combat and honor. To them, they're like,
Okay.
magic, that's cheating.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, magic, cheating. Figure out a way to do it yourself. Damn. Lehman's the jock, Magnus is the nerd. Yeah, I kind of see it. I kind of see that for sure.
Okay.
That's bullshit.
It's outside of the rules.
Yeah, and so what the hell?
But he was fine with it when Emps grew, and that's why he beat him in a fight.
Well, we'll talk more about the hypocrisy of their psyker thing in just a second.
Okay.
But basically, Leman Russ and Magnus would butt heads constantly.
Fair.
Mm-hmm.
That's gotta hurt, because Magnus has the horns.
He does have that. That's so true. So they would almost actually start fighting each other, and not like sibling fighting where it's like, uncle, like not like that, but like they wanted to kill each other.
It's like
Right.
Inuyasha versus Shomaru.
Yeah, actually.
But they basically had situations where their other brothers or even Emperor or Malkador had to be like, no, you two, shut it down. Stop it. You're escalating too much.
Stop it. Get some help.
Get some help. The elaboration of psychers.
Right.
So because of this sibling rivalry, a lot of people in the fandom simplify that the idea that Leman Russ hates all psychers, despite his legion having rune priests who are psychers.
Oh.
Yeah, but that's the ancient magics. That's different.
So here's the elaboration.
Okay.
Rune priests respect the warp.
Okay.
They understand the warp, they respect it, and they never push the boundary.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Magnus and his legion, the Thousand Sons, are like, what if we made it blow up? What if we push that boundary as far as we can go? And so it leads to this sort of rivalry where they're like, stop messing with this nuke. And the Thousand Sons are like, but why not?
Leman Russ is the paladin who knows the mechanics, and Magnus is the reaper who's going to use the LB because it's full. That's why he's going to use it.
Dude, we're about to wipe. What did you do?
So the rune priests, they're from Fenris.
Yes.
And
Okay.
so Leman lands on Fenris, and Fenris isn't doing the best, but it already kind of has, like, the people there are traveled in the sense of, like, they understand what the warp is and they can use it.
Okay.
Remember the whole cutoff of all the planets and stuff, so they probably just saw it as, oh, it's magic.
Oh, I missed this, but I got a blue. I don't know what it's called. A super chat. I got a super chat. I never get super chats on YouTube. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. I was like, what's it called? I know what it is. It just took me a second. Thank you for the super chat. I'm sorry I missed it. But I appreciate it. Thank you so much. The executioner versus the exterminator. I did like that symbolism. That did make sense to me. A super, yeah, I got a blue super. Thank you. That's only my second super I think I've ever gotten. Second or third. So thank you. Thank you, Wilhelm. Clippy was the first. Clippy was like the second or third. But yeah. One of the most honorable legions did the most disgusting and dishonorable thing is still crazy and people downplay it so bad. The Supa says that Leman was the executioner and Lion was the exterminator. Yeah. His behavior towards psychers is your least favorite aspect of RUSS. Well, I assume we will hear some more.
Yeah, but by understand what it is, I mean, like...
They're aware of its existence.
They have interacted with it. They might not know exactly what's going on, but they have... They can use it.
Some, yes.
They have practiced with it. I'm just trying to understand how these guys would have been there already. That's all.
Well, all humans, no matter what, have a chance of becoming a psyker upon being born. This led to the whole, like, the Age of Strife. Whenever psychers started to really become much more common, they were, you know, renounced as witches, or a whole bunch of bad stuff happened to a bunch of psychers during the Age of Strife. And only when, you know, they actually had worth, they stopped killing all of them.
Yeah.
That's so fucked up. I didn't know that. Because isn't it, like, random if you're born a psyker? It's just, like, a random trait you can inherit. They're like, yeah. Witch Hunt 2.0. Oh, you're useful now? Never mind. That's fucked. Didn't know you never got any. You deserve more. Thanks, Wilhelm. Yeah. I don't much. To be fair, I don't typically monetize my content very well. I'm sure I could monetize myself more. Like having like monetary goals, like if I get X amount of supas or like subs or memberships or something will happen. I should do a better job of that, I suppose, because I don't think I have that many like YouTube members, or like I said, I think that's my second or third supa. So so I could definitely do better monetizing my content in the sense of like encouraging people if I wanted to, but that requires effort and time, and I'd rather take that effort and time to just stream. So here we are. But I did try. I was gonna reveal my we were talking about Jinx and Arcane earlier in League of Legends. I played League of Legends for like 10 years and gave it up. And I had some friends playing, and I said, oh, you know, sure, I'll join you for a couple ARAMs, whatever. And I said something kind of toxic. I was bullying a bully, and it got me a chat warning. And I said that I would reveal my messages for a hundo. We got half of it, but you know, I still need to send that. I think it was Reed. I said I would send it to the person that did his part. I think it was Reed. So I still owe you. Yeah, I played League for like 10 years. A lot of League. Would you be shocked to find out that I was a support main? Crazy, I know. Really fitting right into the stereotype there. I was an aggressive as fuck one though, so don't fuck with me. My main was Zyra. Zyra, Leona, Nami were probably my top 3. Anyway, sorry for the League talk. Russ took care of the missing 2. Huh. Psychers normally born randomly, but if they had a powerful enough psychic power and a strong enough personality, they can be reborn and potentially regain. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Okay. Zyra, talk about a rare champ. I have so many hours on Zyra. I think, you know how there's like a number? They have a number now, and it's like your mastery of the champion. My Zyra is like 600k or something. And then my next highest, I think, is like 200 or 300. Like, she's over double what everyone else was. I have so many hours on Zyra. Yeah, I was a super aggro support. I like to control the lane. I like to bully the other ADC so my ADC could just farm and get strong. And I loved on Leona getting level 2 first and just going all in. Ugh. Chef's kiss. It was good. Aww. Thank you, Wilhelm, for the other super. Oh my god, my 3rd or 4th. I want to say 4th because I think the first super I got, they also supered twice like you. Aw, thank you so much. That's so nice. Thanks for the support. We love a good payday. Thank you. I appreciate it. Anyway. You can visually see your playtime split by champs. I would love to know what mine is officially. That's crazy. Okay, anyway, sorry. We digressed into League of Legends. Back to RUSS. Back to Lemon. Lemon the RUSS. Lemon of RUSS.
Which is, you know...
It's like how having a knowledge of the healing arts,
not great,
quote unquote. Realistically, you're going to use similar methods all over the world in the sense of like put pressure on a wound and like, you know, hydrate when you're sick or something. But like, it's going to look very different depending on if a society comes up on its own. They're going to have different ways of explaining it because we make up.
Where are the leeches?
Yeah, where are the freaking leeches, man?
Where are the leeches?
I see what she's saying.
You haven't even mentioned which humor is off.
Oh. Ugh. I can't believe it. Interesting note about rune priests. Despite them actually being psychers, some of them just openly hate psychers. They're like, are you a psycher? Fuck off, you suck.
Yeah.
You and I, we are not the same.
Right.
So they just straight up have a belief that they're different than a regular psyker. Masterychart.com. I'll have to take a peek. I'll have to take a gander. If I remember later, or if someone puts it in Discord, I'll post my results in Discord. But leeches are still used in modern surgery. Actually, is that true? That does not seem like it should be true. But really, they're hypocrites, but like to feel superior on no basis. Sorcerers being people who drink too much from the warp or who converse with the entities from the warp. They think they're not psyker. They think they're better than any other. I mean, you know what's funny about this whole psyker versus rune priest thing? It kind of reminds me of like VTubers versus face streamers a little bit. Like similar vibes. Like the face streamers are the rune priests. Who are like, like, fuck you guys. I'm not a streamer like you. I'm different. I show my face. And I'm not like a weirdo into 2D women and whatever. Like, I'm different. I'm better than you. And VTubers are like, just like, wait, but we're streamers too. We just don't show our face. What? And some VTubers do both. So it's like, that's kind of the vibe it gives me. I don't know why that's where it took me, but the whole rune priest versus psyker thing is just like IRL streamer versus VTuber streamer. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I can see how they would think that they're not being hypocritical, and they would think that they're like, or I'm trying to think of a better comparison than that. Like, that's kind of the argument I see it playing out as. But if they're using, it's almost like a doctor who studies all this shit in school and ethically practices versus a doctor who studies all this shit in school and then doesn't ethically practice in some way or another. Like I don't know, like a plastic surgeon that recommends and goes like above and beyond, or like a ghost doctor that will start and end surgeries but like let other doctors handle the actual procedure or things like that, like, are the psychers in the rune priest mind. Whereas a rune priest is like a doctor that follows the book to the T kind of thing, and stays like morally bound to not dip into temptation of, you know, recommending surgeries that aren't needed, or recommending things that someone maybe doesn't want, but it's cosmetic or whatever. You know, maybe that's a better comparison, even though the whole VTuber versus face streamer thing was a funny little bit. I think maybe that's a slightly better comparison. So I can kind of see it. I can kind of understand it. I mean, like, I can use myself as an example too. Like, I think a lot of streamers and VTubers struggle with the idea of making friends versus taking advantage of people and just like networking, quote, networking, to like hop around communities and like climb the ladder, kind of, right? Like, there's this whole concept of like, don't be a fake friend, like that kind of thing. Whereas you can, if you purely network versus try to like make actual friendships, you'll probably get farther. Versus if you're just someone trying to make friends and you have like that moral high ground of not collabing with someone that you don't agree with or something like that, you're probably not going to get as far as quickly. That kind of thing. I don't know. Okay, if the VOD's not up, it's because I'm having it edited into a video. I'm just letting you guys know. Fair warning, if the VOD gets privated, don't worry. It'll be re-uploaded shortly. I'm trying to get back to getting these videos edited for you guys and re-uploaded, where it cuts out some of the like side chatter or little tangents we get on, like this one. So that I have like some actual YouTube videos going up instead of just like my rebroadcast. But they're not all like that, so. But yeah, I feel like that's another good kind of comparison too. But yeah. So I'm not saying that they're right for thinking that way, but I can also understand why they might feel a bit superior, because it's like, well, I'm doing like the good things, the right things, by not dipping into it. Like, I'm not like you, you know? Because I think it's fair to like feel like you're kind of better than others when you're trying to do the right thing, you know? I don't know. It's pompous, but it's fair to feel better. I don't know. Have a good dinner and a good sleep, everyone that's peacing out. Their hypocrisy is reflected in their flaws and problems to recruit new members. Yeah, for sure. I mean, again, I think a well-balanced character and squad is going to have flaws, right? If they were too perfect, people would probably find them like even more annoying than if they were being hypocrites. The hypocrisy makes them feel more human and relatable, I think. Yeah.
I'm a rune priest.
It kind of gives me Mechanicus vibes.
Oh,
a little
someone
bit,
else,
like with the Necrons.
Someone else said that in chat. Dark Mechanicus VTuber. You guys brought up the Mechanicus too versus Necron, because they're also like similar but different, right? So.
Well, a little bit, just in like they don't understand that they're doing the same thing. Kind of a vibe.
It's a little bit of that, and a little bit of also some might genuinely see a difference,
Right.
like morally, and so they are like, do not associate me with those freaks.
Yeah. It's like how when I was a kid, I'd make fun of kids who watch Star Trek, and then I'd go home and watch Space. And the only difference was that I couldn't read the words that popped up at the beginning of the episode. It's the same thing, I just didn't know. I couldn't read the runes.
As far as the origin story of Leman Russ, that's about it.
Oh.
He was a man who became king. He's got some wolf friends and doesn't really like psychers all that much. But Leman Russ would go on to do many great things in the Great Crusade, some of which we will talk about later, especially when we get to that, I don't know, a little Horus Heresy kind of thing. But yeah, this is a pretty baseline, here's his deal, just like the Horus episode. So yeah, how you feeling? How you like Leman?
I mean, he seems chill. I like somebody who's like big on honor and stuff. I think he got bamboozled with this whole deal thing. I think he needed a buddy to come in and be like, bro, you didn't lose. That's why you need a lawyer, you know.
True.
Always have a lawyer look over the contract before you actually sign off.
If Emps comes knocking in your mead hall, you need to be like, I need my attorney. 1 second.
You think Malkador ever was sitting there talking about him and he was like relaying what had happened and Malkador was like, that bastard did what?
Oh, no.
So these wolves are like, they're not like wolves on Earth. Like, they're not just big. They're also more intelligent, right?
Yeah, this is why I specified they're like dire wolves. They're big, they're intelligent, and there are no wolves on Fenris.
Okay, what does that mean? Wait.
I've been waiting 45 minutes for them to go into this. I need it explained to me to make sure that I'm thinking it in the right way.
Finish off the like, they're more intelligent thing. Can he like commune with them?
Define commune, because they can't talk.
Could he, like, give them an order in a way?
Yes.
And they would know what...
You know Mouse in the Dresden Files?
Yeah.
I don't, but like a dog. Like, dogs know commands. If these wolves are smart, then they'll know commands even better.
That.
Okay. They're magic.
Like, this dog is...
They're probably somewhat psychery sensitive themselves.
So...
Probably.
There are no wolves on Fenris.
Except for that one.
Let's talk about that.
And that one.
Yeah.
And that one. And Mama.
So let's talk about this. During one of the Horus Heresy books, there is a moment in which Magnus comes to a realization, and he smirks to himself, and he mumbles, there are no wolves on Fenris. Fenris, the planet, does not naturally have wolves in its ecosystem.
Okay.
Then how the fuck did they get there?
They were also not introduced by any means from any of the ages past.
Then how the fuck did they get there?
So where the fuck did they come from?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The theory goes, it's all but like actually said, the dire wolves are humans who have evolved over the course of thousands and thousands of years to become dire wolves.
So they're like werewolves almost. If you took away the like obvious like going back and forth
transformation
aspect,
Whoa.
they are man become wolf, man wolf, werewolf.
So there are like stories in which Leman Russ goes back to Fenris and he's like chilling, doing his whole thing.
Right.
He like goes hunting and stuff. And there is a moment in one where he has to protect himself from a dire wolf. And he kills it very quickly. And he's very sad. Because not only is it like another human being, but it's also like to him, that's like his family.
What?
You know, he grew up with these guys.
I mean, if I had to kill a dog, God
Yeah,
forbid,
right?
I'd be mortified.
Oh, yeah.
So the dire wolves, the wolves on Fenris being humans that like mutated and evolved over time is actually canon? Like, that is actually real? Literal phrase, so based. Return to wolf. Lots of Dark Age human worlds edited their genes when warp travel broke down to survive. Humans who modded themselves. So they did it on purpose. They genetically changed their DNA to survive. Oh shit. They not 100% canon, but implied. I assume heavily implied. Whoa. It's not said, but space wolves have guys that are half transformed into wolves already. Huh. So genetic tampering. How the fuck does that? Humans are just able to edit genes? Like, do they have to edit their own genes, or do they edit, like, they edit genes and then implant them into a womb kind of situation? And then once they get what they want, they just breed them. There's a gene seed defect that randomly mutates space wolves into a Timu Wolverine. Oh my god. The science we had was borderline magic. Okay. I'm probably asking too specific of a question. The peak of human tech. It's basically magic. Okay. More advanced form of something. Okay. I'm thinking too logically about it. This is still a made up fictional fantasy realm. Gene mutation could be anything. They're so tired about it that they refuse to elaborate anymore, but the Emperor added animal genes to the Primarchs initially to make them better. Okay.
100%. But yeah, no, there are no wolves on Fenris. They,
Okay.
you know.
It would be more accurate to say
Okay.
there were no wolves on Fenris. But you could say that about literally any animal on any planet.
What do you mean?
There were no dolphins on Earth. They evolved.
You're breaking it down.
There
too
were no
much.
humans on Earth. Like, I understand. And I guess what Magnus is probably smirking about is that we literally have the records as far back as this point of when there were no wolves.
Yes.
Like, we have records that say all the animals that are on Fenris. And at one point, there's a record far enough back that doesn't have any wolves.
I always read the line within context. You know, out of context, it's like kind of this cryptic, like, what the hell do you mean?
No, I get it.
In context, I've always read it as more of a realization of he's realized those aren't wolves. There are no wolves. It's all people.
Yeah. Or anything else. Like, again,
But if they are all people, then why are they attacking the other humans that are still there that didn't mutate? Well, why are there humans that didn't mutate? Maybe they didn't agree with the gene tampering and said, we'll brave it out on our own. Fuck you. A lot of things are implied instead of just said out loud, so you can make up your own mind. And that's fair. I'm okay with that. As long as fandoms can have civil conversations about what they think, which I feel like we do okay here.
I understand what you're saying, but logically, like, there are no woolly mammoths on Earth, but we're cloning some.
Yeah, but we're still
Wow.
a while away from that.
So that doesn't mean that they're were mammoths. Like, I understand in context, but it's a little bit of a jump. It's funny to go to it must be magic human bullshit rather than
It's fucking Warhammer.
rather than maybe they came on a pod too.
Why would that happen? We don't have any records of that.
Why do people introduce reticulated pythons into Florida?
I don't know.
Why are there wolves on Fenris? I don't know. There are no reticulated
Mutates in
pythons in Florida.
That is such a funny thing for her to be picky about. I mean, it makes sense because of her. From what I've gathered from Carrie and watching a couple videos of theirs, her animal knowledge. It's just so funny, like the counterpoint.
I understand what you're saying, but also, like, I also...
It's very cool, and I get it. I'm excited to, like, get to that point.
Why are you critiquing this thing that
I'm not. Like, again, it's very cool. I think it's cool, and I am very excited to kind of, like, know more about Magnus. And I can see that being a cool moment of realization for the character and stuff. It's just funny, because the way I think immediately is like, but there are so many other possibilities.
You're thinking about this logically. This is Warhammer.
Yeah.
But it's also funny to me that, like, the tube baby of the giant glowing man who is going to fall to the god of chaos and trickery
Yep.
is like, how did the wolves get there?
Bro, it's just like the
True.
Go anime. He's just sitting in a dark room, fucking seething, going like, but how are the wolves? But how? Bro, he's seething.
That's why he's gonna fall to Zinch, because he's like, you gotta have the answers.
That's so funny.
I made an OC. I called it Moon, and leaving Russ called me cringe.
Like, it's literally more likely that somebody took a dog to Fenris and, like, evolutionarily it went backwards, kind of.
I don't know.
Like, that could happen.
That could, I guess. I mean, it happens to pigs, right? They, if the pig goes out in the wild, they become like a hog. They grow like tusks and shit.
A wolf is just the form of a dog that does better in the wild.
Yeah.
They are able to
True.
protect themselves.
But what if people?
But what if people? Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess the form of people that is best able to survive in the wild, quote unquote, considering like we made society, would be like, what, gorillas? Like, I'm not sure. I guess bonobos
Like
are technically like the
chimpanzees.
closest to humans.
Or, yeah, bonobos.
Oh.
Yeah.
How am I learning so much about animals in a Warhammer video? A space wolf turn into some kind of werewolf when there's malfunction. So it makes sense to think the wolf are humans. Yeah, I like it. I like thinking of that. Yeah.
Just in a dark room reading Animorphs, and he's like, I get it.
Holy shit.
I figured it out, dude.
Oh my
He's looking at
god.
the cover and like moving the like holographic back and forth, like, oh
Oh
my
my god.
And he's flipping through the pages and seeing the animal move. You know how if you flip through the pages in the Animorph books, it's like an animation?
Mhm.
Oh, I never actually read the Animorph books. I'm sorry. I'm a fraud.
What?
Oh my
Wait,
god.
Wait, Beastars or whatever, not Beastars. Wait, Mighty Beasts. What's it called? Beast Wars.
Oh.
Beast Wars.
Yeah, I never.
That was the Transformers
Yeah.
thing. Magnus
Oh.
watching the Hugh Jackman Van Helsing
Oh,
movie,
great movie.
and he's just pointing at the screen, like screaming,
God.
going like, "That's how it happened!"
Magnus is
Oh
watching
my
the Vampire
God.
Diaries, like, holy shit.
Dude, I know how the Blood Angels were.
Oh, my
shit!
God. We gotta get some. What was Vervain? I can't remember.
Do you have any questions about Mr. Leman Russ and his space wolves?
I'm curious about things that he does, but I think we're gonna get more into that as we talk more about like the Horus Heresy.
Yeah, you're wondering about like specific battles
Yeah,
and
like
stuff.
stuff he's known for.
Most of what his time was in the Great Crusade was him either being the executioner
Right.
or participating in larger scale sieges.
Right.
In which
Okay.
case he was like, as we talked about earlier, like a menace on the battlefield, a one-man army.
Yeah. Are the runes basically literally like runes?
Yeah, they're
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
They also have an insane process to actually becoming a space wolf. That's like it's a whole thing, and I'm saving that for when we talk about the space wolves proper, with like their actual onboarding process and sort of.
But it must
Yeah.
basically begin.
I do want to learn about the space wolves specifically. So I guess next time I'll have to watch about the space wolves themselves and not just Russ. Mr. Russ himself.
In with like the general Space Marine process.
Kind of. There's like a little more to it than that.
It's like you do the whole Space Marine process, and then you have to stand in the room with this dog, and if it doesn't like you, you're not in.
Oh my god.
There's a chapter of Space Marines that I really like called The Exorcists, that they literally, like, in order to train you to hunt demons better, they make a demon get summoned and possess you, and if
Oh.
you lose, they just kill you.
Oh
but
my
if
God.
you win, they're like, dude, you're fucking sick. It's awesome. I love the
Trial by fire, god damn. I'm sure Adric has a Space Wolves video. That's probably the one that I'll watch. We'll see though.
Exorcists. They're really fun.
Does she weigh the same as a duck?
There was a Tumblr post I saw a long time ago that was like Primarch's reacting to you coming out as trans.
Oh, yeah. And he was like, let's have a drink or whatever.
Yeah, Lewin Russ is like, I'm glad you found yourself. Let's go for a drink. He's super chill. He's the bro.
He's just like, I too have that dog inside me, Liz.
Oh my god.
Bark with me if you are my dogs.
Wait, do you think he sees those like there are two wolves inside you memes?
And he's like, they're right here.
He's like, no, it's B-side.
Lehman Russ scrolling through the internet and just finding moon memes. Ancient moon
Ancient.
memes and going like, this is so funny. Malkador, come look at this.
Look
Oh
at
my
this.
God.
Wow.
Malkador's like, I don't get it.
He's eating his nuggies. Malkador brings him extra ketchup because it looks like blood, so he knows he likes it.
Aw.
Aw. So obviously he's got his Legion of Space Wolves, which includes a few wolves.
Yeah, they've got like giant cyber wolves.
Yeah. What about
Dude, they're so cool. I feel like painting it would kind of be a bitch. Unless you just did, I don't know, contrast paint? I like this particular blue they painted this one. Is that the normal Space Wolves color? I like it. They are pretty cool.
Out the guys, like what is, because when we talked about Horus, we talked about aesthetically what the guys look like.
Oh yeah,
Could you show me some of the guys
absolutely.
and like what the symbol is and stuff?
So Space Wolves, their logo is a wolf.
Why is Keanu Reeves there?
Don't worry about that.
I'm just imagining the photos he has. Why would you pick that one? I have a question too. You like the Space Wolf Lucas the Trickster. It was implied canonically he has children and grandchildren. Wait, that's cool. They're writing humans if you think about it. Hey, yo. Dry brushing. Dry brushing would make sense, like to make it easier. I want an airbrush so bad. The only Space Marines that fuck are Space Wolves? Really?
What do you?
So this is the Space Wolves logo. It is a black wolf on a typically yellow shoulder pad. Their armor is a grayish blue.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. It is their... I love their armor color. This is like my favorite one so far. I am biased though. It is like literally one of my favorite colors.
Or maybe it's more accurate to say a bluish gray.
I bet people love freehanding this.
Well, typically there's like transfers and stuff like that you can just like
little
put on
patches.
there. They often have bone necklaces or just lots of runes and symbols adorning their armor. They have a really cool color scheme. And
yeah, I like it.
oftentimes you'll see them without their helmets on
Okay.
because, you know, maybe some of them have this idea that it's like dishonorable. I remember hearing a story,
Right.
and I can't remember if this is real. This might be a meme story, so don't worry about it if it's, you know,
Yeah.
I'm not.
Put it on the throne, put it on the list. I did have one that got recommended to me on Throne. But I was afraid of being too greedy, so I didn't put it on my throne. But I could put it on. It is coming up to Christmas time. I am hoping... I didn't have time this weekend, but next weekend I'm getting back to painting. For real, for real. Next weekend, mark my words. We're painting. Anyway.
I'm trying to make fun of Space Wolves, but there was like a story about an assassin hired to take out a Space Wolf sergeant, and he comes back the next day and they're like, wow, that was really fast. How'd you do it? And he's like, the idiot wasn't wearing a helmet. I shot him.
I would think that it would be almost, because they're almost more animalistic, they wouldn't want their senses interfered with.
That's
That
what I
makes
would think
sense,
too.
too.
Eh,
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Oh,
Yeah.
true. During the
Oh, and also Grace still says too. At least one Space Marine was transformed when he was a teen. Oh. He said in his novel he's friends with a female rogue trader that he does, in his word, special requests for when she visits Fenris. Huh. They shouldn't be able to fuck. That's the major thing Em's made for sure. Why did he do that? Because he didn't want them to be distracted by fucking? They used to be more grayish, but then there was an important event. Oh, really?
Heresy, their armor was actually a lot darker. It was like more of a gray.
Right.
He's literally saying right now. Okay.
But that kind of goes par for the course for most Heresy armor sets, is that they were a lot darker, more knightly often as well. But they still had the runes, and they favor axes, obviously. They usually have wolf pelts or wolf things around them. Oftentimes, there are a lot of people who kit bash, or they'll 3D print a sub-faction, essentially, of Space Wolves. The Space Bears.
Cool.
Pretty cool.
I kind of like
if you
that.
were gonna make a Stark Space Marine,
This is a good
this would
jumping
be
off
what
point.
you would go with.
Yes.
Mhm,
They often
mhm.
have wolf helmets sometimes.
Oh, cool.
I kind of like the wolf helmets, actually.
There is a bit of a meme of how their units are named. Their whole thing of you use the wolf gun with the wolf armor, and you have to be in your wolf squad in the wolf tank, and blah 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 blah. It's kind of silly, but like
I see.
the wolf name can get a little absurd sometimes.
Right.
So they protect humanity instead of procreating and creating a new form of humanity. Yeah. They'll just surplant themselves. True, true, true. He also made it so that they couldn't get drunk, but they found a way around it. So you guys are saying they found a way around both of them. But it may have been more of a control thing, is what I'm hearing. Space Bears kind of, they kind of hit. They kind of sound like they're pretty cool.
40K, there's actually a unit called the Wolfen.
That's a Lionel. That's a Lionel.
Oh.
Yeah, so these
Oh, dang.
dudes are the Wolfen. They're werewolves.
Yeah, they look like
Oh.
partway in between.
I hate the models. They look very ugly. I don't like them.
They literally look like Lionel.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much their armor sets.
Okay, he doesn't really get along with Magnus. He doesn't really get along with Lionel.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any of his brothers that he does get along with? Or would you describe him as a lone wolf?
Oh, I see what you did there.
That was phrased so well.
I'm also just asking, but it set itself up.
He got along with most of his brothers. It's easier to talk about the loyalist Primarchs in who they didn't get along with, because for the most part, they were indifferent to liking their brothers.
So he's
Okay.
not gonna fall.
No, Leman Russ will be a loyalist. He is still active and alive in 40K. Currently, he's in the Warp.
What if Slanesh came along and challenged him to 3 challenges? And then actually did outdrink him, and then also kicked his ass.
Would he stay true to his word? Or would he go like foul demon and then, go to town? I don't know.
Or Korn. I feel like it would be Korn or Slanesh.
Korn is probably pretty upset that he didn't get the Space Wolves.
Yeah. I just thought Slanesh because the 2 things that he had actually won would probably be Slanesh's wheelhouse.
Yeah. Well, there's I hesitate to call it a fan fiction, but that's kind of what it is. It's basically a what if alternate universe of the Horus Heresy called the Dornian Heresy, in which case like a bunch of different players fall to the gods and whatnot. And I think, if I'm remembering right, the Space Wolves go to Khorne in that one.
That makes sense.
It makes sense. They've got the axes, they've got the battle thing. They don't like magic.
Yeah, you could see
Yeah.
it.
It all fits, but through and through, the Space Wolves, even if they have little tiffs with the Imperium of Man, especially in 40K, because, the Imperium sucks, they are extremely loyal to, like, the Emperor and Russ, especially.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Dogs are loyal.
Arf, arf.
Bark, bark.
True,
Are
true.
there any games where you play as the Primarchs or like interact with the Primarchs a lot?
No.
Really?
Oh.
So like
Not
they don't
Oh.
have like official voices or anything. Yet.
Audiobooks, if you consider that, but,
It's all Richard.
oh, Richard Reed.
Yeah.
um,
Shout out to Richard.
I mean,
I was just curious. It came to mind Ramsay Bolton was mentioned when we recorded Fantasy, and I was like, that would be funny.
Ramsay Bolton would voice Conrad Kurz, that actor.
Conrad.
That gives you a pretty good vibe.
I don't know who that is. I assume he's another Primarch.
Yeah, he's another Primarch. He skins people as a hobby.
Conrad?
Conrad Kurz.
You're naming your kids Magnus.
He didn't
And
name
Conrad,
them.
I know, he got chat to do it.
I'm gonna,
Oh,
saying he got chat to do it is wild. There's a trailer with Gilliman speaking. Korn wanted the Blood Angels. I could see that too.
speaking of this, there was a comment that talked about the idea of the Emperor being responsible for the kids getting launched into space.
Right.
Like he set it all up. And talking about Leman Russ, we have a couple more Primarchs under our belt. And as we go forward, it's going to become more apparent. Man, it's really weird. They end up on planets that really fit into like what they're good at.
I would say that when he launched his kids into space, he became less apparent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although that's what we're saying, is we don't necessarily know that he or whoever.
Yeah.
But no, yeah.
It's a bit of an odd coincidence that, you know, they end up on all these places that it's like, oh, your skills in particular are really useful here.
It is, but it could also be a self-fulfilling thing. Like,
Right.
he grows up on this winter battle planet. He's going to learn skills. Like, perhaps...
Yeah, I feel like it's more of that. Like, they're shaped by the planet that they ended up on, you know? Like, they were destined, they were Primarchs, they were like crazy genetic gods, for lack of a better word. So whatever planet they landed on, they adapted to and they gained the skills for really quickly, I think. Or were messed up by, either way.
One of the things with why the Primarchs are so powerful is because something in their DNA allows them to, like, rapidly adapt to whatever circumstance they grow up in.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just a longer form of Nergui turning into Horus. His just all happened at once for some reason. But maybe, like, the other Primarchs, it was like...
Yeah.
I remember I read a book once. It was a young adult novel called Graceling by Kristen Cashore. Mild spoilers coming up for the book if you want to click ahead. Certain people in this world are born with like a special heightened ability called a grace. It's like a magic divine gift. Like some people, they can see an object once and paint it perfectly every single time from any angle. Or some people, it's like they're perfect archers. The whole book, the main character, she doesn't know what her ability is, really. Because it's so, like, she seems to just be, like, a perfect warrior. Like, she can do anything, almost, as long as she needs to do it. And it turns out, basically, her ability is survival.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So if what she needs to do is sleep for 3 hours, she can literally like tell herself, I now will sleep for 3 hours and sleep for exactly 3 hours and then wake up before whatever is going to happen is going to happen.
Huh.
Right.
If she needs to shoot someone in the eye, she can shoot that person in the eye on the first try.
She's got plot armor.
Yeah, but at least it's written in to make sense.
Yeah.
It was an interesting concept. And I wonder if the Primarchs just have plot armor.
I mean, yeah, they do.
It's like how I was
Kind
saying,
of.
my theory with the names is kind of like, it's less so that they were named perfectly for what they were going to be, and almost maybe more that they became what they were named.
Yeah, that could definitely be part of it. I think your theory has a lot of weight to it because I never even put that together with the whole like Horus received an actual name and then he like actually became who he is. And I think that's very valid to say. I think that's exactly what happened.
It's also like, it would go along with the theories behind cognitive behavioral therapy in that we know the words we use, especially concerning ourselves, actually does affect how we think and act. Like, for instance, if every time you make a mistake, you think I'm a fucking idiot, I'm useless. After you say something like that to yourself over and over and over again, which is called...
Okay, sorry. Yuki is like... I don't know what the hell he just did. Hold on. He's pressing buttons. Yuki, just sit. Just sit, dude. He's pressing buttons on my phone. Yeah, just sit. Okay, we're back. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, I think I kind of understand and agree with what Carrie's saying. Like, they almost grew into their names and their planets, but I don't know. Yuki, please sit back down, dude. You can sit down and we can cuddle, but I need you to sit down. Sit down. Lay down. You have no problem laying down and get pets. Lay down, dude. We're trying to finish a video here. Yuki, you have to lay down or I'm gonna have to put you off the desk. Lay down. Yuki. Come here. And I'm just gonna hold you. Okay. One of the current most important subplots is discovering Biggie's real name. Oh, I didn't know that we do that. Okay.
Negative self-talk, or if you consistently hear it from somebody who has some kind of power over you, like a boss or a parent, which is literally the definition of verbal or emotional abuse. You actually do believe that. And so you don't try as hard. You don't try as often. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Right.
You fall into this cycle, and eventually, you know, that leads down the road of depression and bad times. But if you can correct that, if you can become conscious of the way that you think about things, and when you make a mistake, you go, oh, I made a mistake, and leave it at that, and then just correct yourself or move on, you will actually begin to, like, try more often, try other things.
True.
So if your name is Angron, and everybody's always calling you Angron, and every time you lose your temper, they're like, oh, there goes Angron.
What if we put nails in his head that make him unreasonably fuck-ass mad, and he can never not be mad?
If you can't escape the name.
Oh, no.
It is interesting to me, because we know that the Emps is psychic, in the sense of, like, omniscient almost. Like, he can see the future a little bit.
He's the bestest psycherish ever.
So it makes sense that people are kind of wondering if when things happen, he knew that and had set things up knowing that.
He, like, almost put the coordinates in.
Yeah, I think it's interesting that oftentimes you see that assumed and asked about as opposed to a different order of events. I'm just looking at it as a third variable in the sense of, like, what if this was the causation as opposed to this other thing? And I'm sure there are a lot of cases where it's both. And I don't just mean names, I just mean any kind of external factor or stimulus that may have contributed to their...
She's going so into this, like, psychology freedom. It's almost like freedom of, what's the argument? Does free choice exist, or is everything predetermined kind of thing? Like, are we just created? Are we just created out of our circumstances, or do we have free choice? Like, it's almost like that kind of argument. You know? So far we know real names can warp reality. Hence, you can banish demons if you know the name. The King in Yellow Society wants to learn the Emperor's real name. I see. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's interesting to bring up for sure.
Phenotype, essentially.
It's just really fascinating that, like, they turned into things that specifically the Emperor needed.
Yeah.
The Emperor needed an executioner. Okay, well, Leman Russ grew up on a planet where he's really, really good at battling things, and he has a sense of honor, and he's really good at leading and following orders. Oh, okay, all right.
And it makes me very curious what the Emperor's plan would have been had they not been shot out.
Yeah.
True.
Did he have, like, a training field set up and was gonna, like, you know?
So, from what I've heard, and don't quote me on this because I haven't done research on it, but from what I've been told, there is an account in one of the books that states in the Golden Palace, the gigantic, you know, whatever palace in the Himalayas, that's like as big as a continent or whatever, like it's unreasonably large. Inside of that palace,
The villa.
in the villa,
Right.
there are bedrooms, each made for each Primarch.
Oh,
Okay.
no. This is the whole baby shoes for sale, never worn. Jesus Christ. He's, like, crying over their empty cribs.
Oh! Dude, why did it happen?
Oh my god.
That's sad.
Oh!
Aww.
Oh no.
He's just sitting there crying and holding, like, Horace's empty bassinet. And, like, all the other ones have, like, a for sale sign on them. But he's like...
Oh, my baby boy!
My Emperor, you had so many others.
My one baby boy! My true son! My,
my
perfect
God.
son!
He's trying to dismantle Vulcans, but he can't screw them.
Oh, it's so tightly made. Oh,
man.
shit. But yeah.
Aw, that's sad. That made me a little sad there.
And he kept the rooms the whole time? Oh my god. He might have used them once they returned. Ugh. Maybe he's a little misunderstood.
Yeah, well, it's
Oh,
not great.
I mean, at least I guess he finds them all. But I don't know. I mean, in a lot of stories or like culture kind of things, part of training or part of their education is to go on a kind of almost a pilgrimage, to go somewhere else, learn from that culture, teach in that culture, provide for a place that you've never been before, travel, and then come back with what you've gained from that. So it would have made sense that that would be part of the intended training at some point. Just maybe not, babbies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not super.
Not just literally like infants.
Yeah.
I assume he would have, as he was raising them, if things had gone not that way, he would have like traveled around with them.
Yeah, I don't know. And that's sort of the fascinating thing is that we'll never know.
I would love,
That's true.
how we have like a manga of Final Fantasy 14, but they're all in high school.
You want an AU?
We have that. That would be such a funny AU for Warhammer, though.
I want an AU of 40K, but they all get to go to high school.
Oh no, Gilliman's got a girlfriend.
Oh, she's kind of freaky. She's like a goth girl. They're all teasing him about it. Magnus is always doing chemistry experiments.
Which Primarch are you? The racist. The
Oh.
racist. The racist.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Which one?
They're always telling Lehman he can't bring his dog into class.
So he brings the other one. He's like, "Will you say anything about this one?"
Oh, my God.
My love, would you like to know
Yeah.
the next Primarch on our list?
Yes, I would. I'm curious.
I wish I could tell you
What?
because they've been deleted from Imperial records.
Oh.
Because they were a woman.
We don't know.
The lost Primarchs were dogs.
Oh, I forgot to mention.
Oh
Leman
my
Russ
God.
might be responsible
For the lost Primarch.
Oh.
for killing them.
Whoa.
At one point,
Oh, because he's the executioner. Oh. Oh, my God. True, though.
someone mentions the Lost Primarchs, and Leman Russ makes like a remark going like, yeah, I killed them. Because he's the executioner.
Oh, shit.
What?
Yeah.
We don't know anything about these lost Primarchs.
Nothing.
We just
All right,
know
hey.
that there is like 2 extra bedrooms. Like, that's all we know, right?
We know they were
Oh,
found,
shit.
and they were part of the Great Crusade for some time.
Oh.
And then they did
Huh.
something that was so horrible.
So the other Primarchs did meet them at one point.
Some of them met them, some of them didn't.
Oh.
But they did something. We don't know what.
Oh.
Perhaps a heresy. Something.
And into the burn book they go.
Dude, wait. That's kind of cool. Horus had met them. And Leman, being the executioner and eluded and probably eradicated them, is crazy. Or captured them, I guess. One of them is in prison, for sure not dead. That's interesting. Whoa, that's so cool.
To the point where they're never acknowledged.
They have been deleted from Imperial
Right.
records. There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
There are no
were
wolves on Fenris.
What do you mean 20 Primarchs? You mean 18? Smile?
So
Huh.
does anybody ever like ask questions? Like, is this ever like a thing where somebody asks a thing and everybody's like, there is no war in Ba Sing Se?
Allegedly in the Imperial Palace, there's a giant tapestry of the Emperor and all 20 Primarchs.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's another thing where Malkador has a chair that in the artwork has a skull. Like, they have etched into their
Oh.
heads the legion numbers that they were.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whether or not that's their skulls, who knows?
So they've got like the
Um,
black family tapestry, and then they've got the like faces burned off, maybe.
Yeah, there's like
Oh,
a
shit.
couple references, but there's not enough to actually have a solid idea of like what happened.
There's
Okay.
enough that we know they were there.
We know there was someone here. What
Mhm.
happened? Shut up. We don't talk about it.
It's
Mm.
interesting because I wonder if one of the reasons we don't talk about it is because there is that overarching implication that if you fuck up, you'll be next.
There is that implication. There
For
is
sure.
a couple moments that we'll talk about later in the heresy where when some Primarchs fuck up, some of the brothers who are usually against each other speak up in defense for their brothers that they might not like because they're like, I don't want to lose another sibling.
Like, as we go into the 50th.
I feel like that says a lot, to be honest. Like, to not get along and be like, oh shit, wait, no. We have to help them. We're gonna lose another one, guys.
Millennium. As we could go past 40k.
Okay, we're going past 40k.
Is Horus never mentioned again? Is his face burned off the tapestry?
Yeah, how?
No, because what he did was so bad that we can't let it happen again. So we need to.
Okay.
I see the burn book situation of the two Primarchs. I guess this has also become like a Leman Russ / Lost Primarchs episode.
Well, I have a question.
Yeah. But like, there's not enough to make like a dedicated episode. So, you know, it's kind of all fitting into one thing.
It's like how we talked about Gene Seed for 20 minutes, that one.
True. The idea that I've always gotten, and this is sort of maybe my own headcanon, is that we delete the two Primarchs who were lost. Officially, they're called the Lost Primarchs.
Right.
We don't know what happened to them. And I think the reason why all of the data from them has been expunged is because during the Great Crusade, you know, that's Emp at his prime. He is in the Great Crusade. He is like spreading the word, you know, the Imperial truth, all that jazz. And so if we have a record of this massive fuck up, that makes us look stupid.
Right.
That makes us look incompetent. That decreases our strength. So shut up.
Yeah.
Don't talk about it.
Okay.
My brain is kind of coming up with different scenarios that it could have been. Like, I wonder if they...
That just makes sense. I can see that. It's like they fuck up enough to be eradicated, but not so much to where they have to stick around and be like a warning or an enemy or something like that. Our precious hawk boy. Wait, who's the hawk boy? Lamented to Horus, brother, don't tell father I have my gene defect. I don't want to be erased too. Did he really? Wow. A lot of the Primarchs weirdly don't seem to hate the missing ones like they would hate the traitor ones. They just get sad. So it's because it seems like they were eradicated, but they were eradicated before the treachery, right? So it was like, I wonder if it had happened after the Horus heresy, if he'd react the same way and want them to be eradicated. I don't know. Sanguinius is Hawkboy? I didn't know that. Whatever happened wasn't the missing Primarchs falling or failing, but something that happened to them and required their deaths. For sure. That could be it too. I mean, it sounds like there's a lot of theories that make sense.
They unalived themselves. Or like were defeated in battle. What if it's as simple as that? They actually just were defeated. Thus we don't talk about them.
Did they go into the
also
warp
true,
and never
yeah.
come back? Did they fight an alien species that just annihilated them outright? Did they
retire and change their identity and now we can't find them?
Did they find out what their mom did and take her side?
Like,
who knows?
We don't know if they're alive.
Wait, what did their mom do? Am I opening a can of worms asking that question?
Or not.
Officially, they're lost.
Yeah, but I get lost in the kitchen when I forget why I went in there.
Yeah, no, officially, we don't know if they're alive, dead, missing, whatever.
Yeah, it is a big mystery.
Out of lore, I think entirely the reason why there are two missing Primarchs is so you can have your own homebrew Space Marine chapter of like, my Space Marines are part of the lost Primarchs.
Right,
and because they're lost and there's no records of them, you can literally do whatever you want.
True.
What if it was like Kairos?
Okay.
In that they can't see. They can only see the future and the past, but they can't navigate. So they're literally completely lost. They have no idea where they are at any point. They're just running around space like
dark space.
Hello? Dad?
Where'd you guys go?
Their compass got all fucked up because they went by like a magnetic field.
They went by the bugs and it messed up their navigation.
Yeah. You could explain it in several ways, and it could, like, there are two, so it's like one could have this happened and one could have a totally different thing happen.
Yeah, exactly. And also, like...
I think the idea of one of them just having been defeated is interesting.
Yeah?
Like, it's almost a shame. Like, it's a shame thing, so we're just...
You failed.
Yeah.
The punishment is death. Die.
Because I know that at least 2 of the Primarchs are gonna die by the end of the heresy.
Sure.
I can't remember exactly. I'm kind of asking. This is why I'm not saying, like, this person and this person.
My lips are sealed.
Well, I just mean, like...
I'll never tell.
Obviously, they...
Damn.
Other than Vulcan, they can die.
Yeah. Yeah. If
Right.
they die, it's like cutscene death.
No!
It's over.
Even if you're a healer?
Even if you're a healer.
Damn.
It's over.
Yeah, that is interesting. You would think... I mean, I guess it takes a lot for them to die. Yeah, can of worms. Their mom sent them all the way in the new lore with her being introduced. Mom was corrupted by chaos and helped yesterday them. Their mom might have been the one to scatter them into the galaxy to avoid Biggie manipulating them and using them as tools. She should have known better. At one point, it was stated that Erda deliberately opened the defenses to let the Chaos Gods scatter them because she was afraid of what the Emperor would do. So... I see. So that's the rumor-ish. But we don't know if she did it for chaos or if she did it to protect them. So that's kind of the mystery, I guess. Okay. Bet.
I have expected benefit!
Unless they write some, doohickey that can bring them back or whatever.
Right, we love a
That's-
doohickey.
We do
We
love a
love
good
a retcon.
doohickey.
I love it.
I'd be interested to see if they ever approach it.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's just sitting there.
Yeah. It's an idea that they could always bring back of just like, and here's the lost Primarchs. They're back. Here they are.
Do you remember those old toys that you could get that were like, make your own candy bugs? Or like make your own like things, and it would be
yeah.
like the
Like the gross out
slime.
era?
Yeah, it would
Yeah,
be
yeah,
like the
yeah,
slime,
yeah.
and then you could like pick the colors and like put it in the mold. What if they made one of those, but it's like a Primarch, like make your own Primarch
Oh my god.
machine,
And then you eat it.
and you can eat them.
Yeah. Bricky, get on it.
You could be
Come
like
on.
that guy who makes
Get on
literally
it,
anything
Brady.
out of chocolate.
Oh,
Oh my
What a
god.
guy.
I know
Let's
that
get him to
guy.
make an army.
the most delicious.
Wait, let's get that guy. Everyone knows that guy that we're talking about. The one guy who is incredibly skilled at chocolate crafting and makes like anything out of chocolate. I want to see him make, I mean, a Space Marine, I guess, is the most iconic, but that's boring. But sure, like a Space Marine chocolate statue or something. That's what I want.
Space Marines.
I always thought it would be funny to make like one of your guys out of chocolate, and then when he gets beaten, just like nonchalantly eat him in front of your opponent and not say anything.
That would be
My
so
opponent
funny.
confused how they're losing me, who's been eating the pieces when they're not looking.
You are a tyrannid.
To give you a real answer of who we're talking about next,
Okay.
the Primarch Ferrus Manus.
Pretty boy,
No.
but not number 9.
No, Ferrus Manus.
Oh wait, Iron
Ferris
Man.
Manus.
No, Hand
Iron
Man.
Hands.
And Manus. Ferris. Ferris Bueller.
Yes. Our next Primarch to discuss is Ferrus Manus.
Ferris
Iron
Manus.
Hands. Primarch of the
Oh.
Iron Hands. On the ship,
I
the
see.
Iron Hands.
Oh.
Guess what their gimmick is?
He gets a little handsy.
They've got fucking Iron Hands.
Okay.
So we were just talking about the Starks. Now we're going to the Lannister.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
But less gold, more iron.
Yeah. It wasn't a perfect
the
metaphor.
Ironborn!
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, that's
I got
okay.
excited.
Iron Bjorn.
I'm afraid to talk about Ferrus Manus because he has not a whole lot of lore. And
Oh my god, wait. A great unclean one made of chocolate. Now that's the idea. That's a winning idea right there.
it kind of sucks because it's not that his lore is written badly. It's more of he's kind of treated as a character that serves as another character's development.
I see.
He's like a plot device, and that kind of stinks. I'm gonna
Yeah.
do my best to really hype up Ferrus Manus because I think the Iron Hands are cool. Iron Hands fans listening to this, like, I'm gonna do my best to give your Primarch the best I can give him, but there's not a whole lot I can do. So if you have any suggestions,
Let us know.
let us know, please. Yeah, who's after him though?
Someone's after him?
Well, yeah, there's like we've got 20 of these guys, pretty much.
Oh, I thought you meant like after him in the sense of like they're trying to get him.
Oh my
chasing
God.
him.
Oh,
And I was like,
no.
I don't know, an orc? What? I don't know. Is it Vulcan?
Fulgrim.
Oh, Fulgrim. I know him.
Number 9.
1, 2. Wait. Horus? Wolf Boy? Hans? Shouldn't we be at 4?
Need I remind you that the Legion numbers and the Primarchs found do not correlate.
Oh, okay. That's where I'm getting mixed
For
up.
example, Leman Russ is number 2
Right.
that we have found, but he is in charge of the 6th Legion. So it's a little confusing.
Okay.
But yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
No, it makes sense. I just keep forgetting it, and because I'm associating it to the
No,
number.
me too. Me too.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
It's like when you start getting into the Final Fantasies and you're like, okay, but Final Fantasy X-2 actually came out after Final Fantasy 14, and then
It's a whole thing.
it's a whole thing. Like, that's not even starting
Oh my
on Fate's Day
God.
Night, which is like the Lost
Oh, don't even get into Fate Stay Nights, like order of operations. I can't with that one.
Good
Primarchs
fucking luck.
of anime. Have fun. So do you think when they pulled out the stuff for the feast, part of that was kibble, right?
Oh my gosh, she did not make that joke. That's so funny.
Duh! Wet food! Oh, it's my birthday!
Oh, we're going hard tonight. It's a raw meat diet.
Oh, Dad, I love you.
Oh, Malkador, like, feeds him little dog treats when nobody's looking.
Oh.
Teaches him tricks. They go up for walks.
Thank you again to War Thunder for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to play it for free on PC,
Okay,
PlayStation,
I
or
like
Xbox
Leman
right now
Russ.
using the link in the pinned comment or
I
the
like
description.
him.
New and returning players that haven't played in 6 months
I mean,
will also receive a massive bonus pack across all platforms.
I didn't know.
including
I didn't
multiple
think that I
premium
wouldn't
vehicles and
like
other
him,
goodies.
but
Available for a limited time only, so make
I
sure you
definitely
don't
like
miss it.
him.
What is your favorite Pokemon, Digimon, and or dog breed?
So I feel like the answer is Articuno, and especially because I'm drawn to, like, ice types. But at the
Pokemon, Digimon, or dog breed? Dog breed, miniature schnauzers. Pokemon, Digimon, I don't remember enough of Digimon because I watched it when I was little, but I don't remember enough of it to say. Pokemon, I feel like I don't have like a favorite. I have a couple favorites. I like a lot of them. I was just talking about this with someone and I couldn't remember who my Pokemon favorites were. I mean, Sylveon's got to be up there because she's so cute. And Gengar is like a classic favorite. But he's not like as ghost vibes as I'd like him to be. I don't know.
same time, I love Axew so much.
Axew's good.
I just want a little
Oh, I love.
think
I like. Tinkaton. Tinkaton is probably one of my newer favorites. She's so cute. I love her.
Axew might be my pick, honestly.
I love Axew.
I love him. And also, it helps that Axew's evolutions
Sea
are
Dog,
just
like
like the sickest
Gengar.
shit.
Badass.
They're
Umbra.
awesome.
Fracture.
Umbra's
I think
not
it's
bad,
Axew.
yeah.
Axew would make a cool Tyranid.
True. The colors?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Digimon, I would say Gatomon and all of her Digivolutions.
I don't really know Digimon that well.
I just don't remember
That's true.
Digimon
I do
anymore.
like- what's the red one? It looks like a Velociraptor.
Yeah, I'm just
He goes
trying to...
Takatomon, but that's not his name.
Guiomon.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that
dog
one.
breed.
Yeah.
He's Mountain Dog.
I'm surprisingly
Oh.
not allergic to
Newfies.
them.
Yeah.
I do
I
love
also
Mimikyu.
really like Irish Terriers and Shih Tzus and
Mm-hmm.
French Bulldogs.
I really like French
They're
Bulldogs.
so
They're adorable.
cute. Yeah.
Frenchies are
Will
cute, but
Alex
they're
ever
horrible.
appear in a video with Ava and Carrie? Also, since it was asked last time, can John get a raise?
0 times 0 is still 0.
$1. You get $1. Are there any movies, TV shows, anime, and/or games that are just downright bad objectively, but you can't help but
I'm
love?
sure.
I'm weirdly fascinated
Like
by
League
that
of Legends.
movie George Lucas made for his daughter, Strange Magic.
I mean, I really like bad monster movies, like The Meg,
I agree.
and things like that. I just think it's so funny.
Bad monster movies are great.
There's something about bad horror. I like Sword Art Online, which is like.
I also
a lot of
liked
people
Sword
hate
Art
it,
Online
but,
when I
like,
first
I
watched
was
it.
The age it was marketed at, and I'm talking like season 1. I like watching other people play bad games. I'm down with that. I can't. What's the game with the one? What's the guy whose name is like Spite or whatever?
Anonymous Agony.
Like, I like
Dad,
Valorant.
Isn't it society's fault that I'm the way I am?
Oh my
no.
god. Smoothie time.
Smoothie.
Yeah, Mimikyu might be my favorite ghost Pokemon.
If you're this far in the
now.
video, firstly, hey, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Secondly, go watch Mandalore Gaming's videos on Anonymous Agony and all of his Halloween stuff.
Oh.
It's fantastic. It's amazing.
And
I
leave
love
a
it.
comment that says smoothie time so you win.
I don't think I've ever seen any abridged series at all.
Mars is gay?
Why not buy?
True. Does Bruno Mars is bi?
Does
That's
Bruno
the question
Mars
I
is
respond with.
bi-pan?
Your choices will decide the fate of this world.
Whoa. What is this?
All that inhabit it. Make the right one.
Warhammer Fantasy? Total War Warhammer 3? Oh. I did see that they have their newest video was it just popped up on screen about Rogue Trader, and I wanted to watch that one, but I decided we shouldn't because it's only 4 days old. Hold on, let me make myself big again. We're here. We're here. Oh fuck. Okay. I had fun. Did you have fun, chat? I'm glad I finally got to learn about Leman Russ and the Space Wolves because I feel like they're a very beloved and discussed faction. Well, even though we mostly just focused on Leman Russ, I think probably next time we do 40k, we'll do the Space Wolves so that I can kind of see back to back, you know? You know? Okay. Let me see. I don't know who's around right now. I feel like I never get on or end this early if I'm not co-working streaming, so. They're good for. I see. Oh, the timing. Tina. Oh my god. This audio is insane. Whoa.
Is this real?
I really need to fix my like shout out clip thing. But it's so funny just hearing and not seeing like what's happening at all. Oh, so thank you so much for gifting a 6-month sub to Tina. Thank you so much, Tina, and everyone. Welcome in. You literally caught me as we're about to end stream. Actually, I woke up this morning with a migraine, so I took a sick day from work, and it got better. And I decided to move my my stream to right now instead of after work, so I'd hopefully be less stressed and we would have like a longer video to watch. So you got rid of that sound alert because of that dono. That's so funny. That is so funny. But yeah, it's okay. We'll have a cool we'll raid train into someone rad, I promise. I was just looking at that. But thank you, Tina, for the love. How was your stream? How's your damn stream? You need to run and go eat or take care of adult things, but I always appreciate you. It's always good to see you. And I'm excited because we're gonna play Dead by Daylight on Sunday, guys. If you did not know, Tina and Stimpack and Brittany and I are gonna play Dead by Daylight on Sunday together, and it's gonna be a shit show in the best way possible. I just know it. It's gonna be so fun. I'm so excited. If you haven't been around to know why I call myself a variety screamer, oh, you're gonna be introduced come Sunday. Oh, you're gonna remember. Oh, you're gonna find out, or you're gonna have a little flashback. You've never played? Oh my god, I can't wait. Okay, so history lesson on Riri. I played so much Dead by Daylight for like the first 2 years of stream. I played so much DBD. Survivor. I don't like Killer. I'm not good at Killer. It's too hard. But yeah, I played so much of it. I have like 1,000 hours in Dead by Daylight, and then I haven't really touched it since. Usually only around Halloween. I really enjoy it, but I just like to play Survive with friends, and so I just don't really have time. But yeah, I'm so excited. So thank you, Tina, for raiding though. Heba, thank you so much for the resub from Reen's gift. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's crazy. You guys have a whole ass hype train going right now. Haven't even. That's crazy. I couldn't tell you the last time we hype trained. I haven't even seen the hype train emotes. Wait, the hype train emotes are so cute. The hello there emote is so cute. Wait, I love them. Oh my god, wait, but the level 3 emotes are amazing. The down bad one, oh shit. Oh shit. Wait, the level 3 hype train has a shy ghost. Please. Are we level 3 or do we have to? No, it's locked. Wait, guys. The level 3 hype train has a shy ghost emote. She's so cute. She's so me, actually. With the white hair. Wait, I mean the blue hair. Wait, I need it. I actually need it. I want the level 3 shy ghost. I think, can't you click on the hype train message at the top? I think you can click the little down arrow, right? And it'll show you the emotes that you can get. Are you guys able to see that, or is it just me? They're so cute. The shy ghost, she like disappears. She blushes and holds her hands to her face and disappears. And she's like got my little headband and everything. The level 3, the last one in level 3. It's so cute. I want it. Are you sure it isn't you? Right, I'm telling you. I might need to tell Twitch that they used my likeness. Oh my god. All right, next goal. Stream's next goal is hype train level 3, so I can get that. Yeah, so I can get that emote. I think we already missed it, unfortunately, but next goal. I know, the same hair color too. That's so crazy. Okay. Let me see who is live right now that we could go say hi to. Someone good. Someone good with Tina's audience here too. I mean, we always have good people, but there's not that many people live actually that I know. Well, I think we'll raid Michi. Okay, you just got here. Sorry. You have 2 minutes to get 4 gifted. Oh, is that how that works? We were close. I don't have time to stick around and socialize today, so I need to raid someone that I know. But, oh, that's funny. Pocket Trash actually comes up as recommended for me. Divvy! Thank you so much for the 5 gifties. I am Heba. I started early today. I've got to take care of a couple things. So it's an early stream for me today. Divvy, thank you so much for the 5 gifties. That's so sweet. Oh! Hype train level 3 achieved. It worked? Maybe it worked. Thank you. That is so nice of you. Okay. I hope you get the emote. Thanks. I don't even know how to like get it. I just know that I got a chest, but I don't know how it works. Hopefully I'll get the emote. Someone gives 20. Ain't no way. Ain't no way someone's YOLO gifting 20 subs. Okay, I'll check out Pocket Trash. Thanks for the recommendation. I will check her out. I will check her out later. Thank you, DV. I appreciate it. And now we'll raid Michi since they're mutuals and just started streaming, and I kind of have to raid and dash. So, everyone on YouTube, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'll be live next on Thursday for the big Nikkei update. We'll be doing the new chapters probably. If not that, the new event or something. We will be thoroughly live, laugh, loving the new anniversary Nikkei 3rd anniversary. We'll probably be pulling on the gacha. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be fantastic. There will be gachaing. There will be new storying. There will be crying. There will be everything. So yeah, big Nikkei update Thursday, and then co-working Friday, actually. And then DPD on Sunday with the girls. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope you have a good night or day wherever you are. Please take care of yourself. Drink plenty of water. Viden Shadow Shin, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Ghosty Gang. Yeah, I lost track of what I was saying. Have a good one, guys. Bye, guys.
Body all the more to read the ghosty girl. I said it's read the ghosty girl. I said it's read